Good day, legends. How are you all? Welcome to the Magpie Army Chronicles. And we are doing the pre-game for this massive fucking clash against these pretenders that call themselves an AFL team. Unfortunately, our home game, we're going to fucking play in at that fucking soulless fucking nightmare of a ground. Um, Unfortunately, that's just the case. That's how it is. We're going to smash them anyway. I'm tipping us to smash them by 38 points. All right. I've got Ed Allen to get 25 plus and a goal, a breakout game for Ed Allen in this game. And I've got Buller to kick 4 goals because their back line, mate, we're going to, their back line, they've got no hope, man. We're going to absolutely destroy them. But as we know, with the Pies, we don't destroy teams. So uh, it should be a fucking 78-point drubbing. But it's probably not going to be like that. It's probably going to be fucking like 38 points or something like that. But anyway, that's the team we got in. So we've brought in Pendles, and I don't know what's happened here with Harvey Harrison, where they're saying they've managed him, but they've put him in as an emergency as well. So don't know what to make of that. Um, in all honesty, I don't like this. I would either drop the guy. Why put him as an emergency? Uh, we're probably looking a tad slow now without Harvey Harrison and Pendles in. Like you got Pendles, Long, Sidey, and Lipper. That's pretty. That's like a bunch of snails there. But yeah, I'm just a bit perplexed now with this Harvey Harrison out. It seems like Jared Wade maybe got involved. It's probably a case of sports science overruling form and confidence. It's a shame, really, because that was Harvey Harrison's best game since he um, got back into the team, since he got over that injury. Um, there was a bit of mixed messages coming out of the team during the week when they were training. Ryan was training. He did the captain's run, and everyone was thinking, "Wow, Jacob Ryan's going to come back in. Maybe they're going to rest Howie." But he did the captain's run, but he's not even an emergency. So I don't know what's going there. Um, yeah, that's the team up there. I've got it up on the screen there. The all-star defence that has been performing so well. Frampton, he's going to pick up Larky. He's going to look. Frampton hasn't until last week when Houston uh, gave a couple of goals away for King from Gold Coast. Frampton didn't have his direct opponent kicking more than 2 goals on him. So he'll do the same to Larky. He'll keep him to a low scoreline. Larky's got a history against us, but I reckon Frampton, who's having an almost all Australian season, he's going to do the job. I would put either Bruzzy or Pezza on Curtis, and that'll stop them. They got Darling. Who do we put on Darling? It'll probably be Puncher. Uh, will Is he playing Darling? I don't even know. He is, yeah. So he's the other one. Bad memories from that fucking grand final, but Puncher did a job on Walter last week. He'll do a job on Darling. Darling's finished anyway. Midfield, we should fucking smash him. As you can see, Nick Dacos, they're going to get O'Sullivan to try and tag him. Nick's going to just run rings around him and probably get another 35 plus game. If Finn O'Sullivan has a good day out, uh, Nick will just go forward and probably snag 2 or 3 goals. And yeah, I'm tipping Buller, our forward line there. I'm tipping Buller to kick 4. Buller was quiet last week, but he's good for our structure. Allows McStay and Skunk to get off the chain because they're worrying about another tall in Buller. And yeah, so I reckon I'm tipping Buller to kick 4. So there you go. That's my summary of the team that's come out. Guys, I could see you guys have been putting in your tips and predictions in the chat. It's hard to fucking get it all down. I might have to tell some of yous to repeat them throughout the night. I've already got Voidoids and Stefanos's. So yeah, so yeah, just get them in. If I miss out, I'll ask you to put them in later, or I'll just go through the chat at the end of the stream. Sean, ultimate greatness. How are you, buddy?
Doing all right, Mick. Yourself?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah.
How are you feeling for this game, mate?
Probably, yeah. It's probably been about the same for most weeks. Sort of, not sort of having an opinion either way. I'm a bit sort of, yeah. I'm kind of interested to know how our midfield stacks up against North, because we on history we normally seem to struggle against the midfielders.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of keen how that goes.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, it's also at Marvel, so I'm hoping Tim Membry can kick a few goals. Because yeah, he's basically playing for his spot every single week. So, and he's the Marvel specialist, so hopefully he can stand up. And yeah, also happy to see a few of the guys like Swaddling and Allen step up. And yeah, wouldn't mind Frampton having another good week, and hopefully getting closer to that All Australian spot. Even if he makes like a squad of 40, that'd be pretty sick. But yeah, a bit of a stretch, obviously. But you know, at the end of the day, we'll support our guys. And yeah, and then hopefully, because Marvel's such a hard deck, yeah, hopefully we don't walk away with too many injuries.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. He should have fucking rested Sidey for this one, and I just feel like we're a bit too slow, man. But we're still gonna. I reckon we'll still win easily, but it just seems we're a bit fucking slow.
I don't know about easily, but I'm confident in a win. I just don't. Yeah.
We're gonna fucking smash it, man.
You reckon?
Yeah, man.
I'd be surprised if it's more than 3 goals.
Yeah.
I
Look,
just don't see this being a blowout or even more than 3 goals.
Yeah.
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 All
right. Yeah. All right, people. I've got a North Melbourne supporter backstage. Okay, he's my cousin. Okay, now this bloke. Now I reckon a lot of us Collingwood supporters, when you ask, do you have like another team that you got a soft spot for, like like a Bulldogs or something? Some of us might, say, yeah, North Melbourne. But mate, after you meet this guy, I'm telling you all, you're gonna fucking hate North Melbourne. He's the most one-eyed North Melbourne supporter you'd ever meet in your life. I've given him a massive introduction. I'll get him on in a second. All right. Okay, 1 second. There he is. All right. Yeah. Magpie Army Chronicles Legends. I introduce you to my cousin Taz. What's going on, Taz?
Wait, maggots. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Let me tell you, mate. That introduction, I just thought you're a tripper, mate. Fair dinkum.
What?
38 points. You're going to beat us by 38 points.
Yeah.
Fuller shit's going to kick 4 goals. You got mega shit and Fuller shit in your forward line. You got 2 shit players. You guys are pathetic, mate. How the hell your back line? You said your back line is an all-star back line. Who's his brother? Who's Pezza? Who's Puncher? Who are these people, mate? Where the fuck did you find these players, mate? You guys have got no hope against us, mate. No hope.
What are you talking?
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish. I'll tell you right now, we're not playing Collingwood tomorrow. We're playing Dacos Football Club because the rest are hacks. You only got one player, mate. Hanging your hats on one player. He is a champion. I agree. But, mate, he ain't going to go anywhere, mate. I'll tell you right now. You even say our backline. Our backline. What about our backline? Our backline shit. I'll tell you our backline shit. And a shit backline with the shit forward line. Against the shit forward line. So they're going to cancel each other out, aren't they? So then you've got to worry about our forward line. And you said you've got talls in your backline. Who you got talls in your backline? Who? France. He's the only one.
Yeah.
So who's going to mark Darling? Who's going to mark Suv? Who's going to
mark I already fucking said it in my introduction, man.
Who's going to mark Super Trooper? Super Trooper's going to walk all over you, mate.
Who the fuck is Super Trooper, man?
Super Trooper?
Yeah.
Cooper Trenbar.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, right. Okay. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvey Harrison. Who's he? Who the fuck?
He's out. He's not playing.
You put him there. Who the fuck's he? All-star defense, my ass. Hanton. I'll call him Hanton, not Franton. You got McShit. You got full of shit. You got Hanton. Ed Allen, 25 posies, you reckon? Allen, he's a lolly, mate. He's from the lolly shop. Allen's.
All right. I'm sure you're all convinced now.
Hey?
I'm sure you're all convinced now that I'm pretty sure everyone fucking hates North Melbourne after just that.
No, I haven't even started.
All right, no worries. I'll go through your squad one by one.
You haven't even got one of these. You got to wait for one of those behind me.
What, a premiership? What are you fucking talking about? We won one.
Hey, you got to wait 100 years for one of those, mate. How many premierships you won?
16.
Yeah.
16. All right, you melt all those silver premierships cups up. You haven't got a gold one like we have in my back behind me. A gold one stands out amongst silver cups. You know that. Only needs one.
All right. I'm gonna get we're gonna gang up on this guy, man, because I've got another North Melbourne supporter fucking coming on, and he's probably just as worse as you. But before that, I'm gonna even things out and get a Collingwood guy in. So I'm gonna get Voidoid Generation. How are you, Void?
Hello. Well, yeah, I had to get on, didn't I? I was going to idly listen to this shit.
Yeah. Listen to it.
Oh, but it's gonna be carnage tonight, mate. Don't worry. How you going, all right?
The good thing is Brad Scott is back on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
He's going to be assistant. He's going to be assistant at Collingwood on the fly.
He's already been an assistant at Collingwood under Mick. We trained him up to fuck North Melbourne up.
Anyway. He's a hack anyway.
He also won a flag in 2010 being under Mick as well, mind you.
Yeah, that's all right. Go back to Collingwood.
So you rate Clarko?
So what's that special? What's that special thing in the background you were talking about?
What, you got one of those?
What, a North Melbourne frame?
No. What's in the frame?
What's in it?
It says 1996 premiers.
What the fuck does that matter?
Why? You got a gold one?
What the fuck?
We've got 16 of them.
What are you doing?
Silver ones. 16 silver ones worth more than one gold one.
Mate, it looks like it's from fucking copper art.
You got to wait 100 years for one of those.
Come on, Taz. You've been a fucking basket case since fucking 19. When's the last time? Since the millennium, the new millennium started, you've been an absolute fucking basket case, mate.
Yeah, okay.
You've been finishing fucking bottom 4 every year, accumulating fucking top draft picks. You haven't done shit. And now you're still shit, man.
Yeah, how do you figure that out?
What do you mean?
Tell me. Give me a reason. Why are we still shit?
Because he's a shit, man. He's always fucking last, mate.
Are we last? Are we
he's
last?
a bottom. He's always lingering around bottom 4 for the last fucking, what is it, man, now? 25 years.
Here you go. You peanuts right now are talking about, oh, mate, we're not developing any young talent. You got no young talent first, and you're not developing any young talent. You play all these old bastards and all that, yeah? You wanted to play Engel so you can break Boomer's record. No problem, mate. But you're thinking about one particular player. You're not thinking about the team like we do, mate.
Can I explain, mate? Your former number 3 pick is playing in our VFL side.
Yeah, good. That's why I got rid of him. He's peanuts picking up.
He's just in our VFL team.
Yeah, good. He can stay there too.
He will.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. No problem. I didn't know. I didn't know that the Collingwood Football Club's run by Greeks. Hey, Dakos, Greek.
Macedonia.
The Greek football club, not just Dakos Football Club. He'll be leaving anyway. He ain't staying.
Listen, even if he leaves, Taz, we're probably going to pick up fucking 5 first rounders, man. You know, if we win another flag and then he leaves, I'll be happy with that, mate.
No, you won't pick up another flag. Not with the list you got. You can't be serious. You've got one player, and that's Nick Dakos. The rest aren't premiership players, mate, worthy of another flag. No way. You've got to go back down into the well, mate, and pick up some players. You want to go and pick up who was it that
is
I'm hearing?
Is the water nice in the well? Can you tell us?
Who?
Is the water nice in the well? Because you've fucking been there for about a decade.
That's right. And now we're coming out of the well because that's what teams got to do.
You're not out of the well. You've come up for a breath and you're going to go back into the well.
He's not doing nothing, Taz. He's not like
so, mate.
All right. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm bringing up another guy that's going to be just like this cunt.
That's right. A shin boner, mate. A shin boner.
Oh, mate. All right. Hold on a second, man. All right. Introducing John Ferraro. How are you, John?
About time, you toothless bastard. People from Collingwood, mate. Listen to your crap.
Yeah. Well said, John. It's good to talk to a person who knows about football.
Hey, I can't believe you even found North supporters. There's not many of us around.
Well, this is it, man. I only know 2 North supporters, and look at yous, man. These are the worst fucking supporters you'll ever fucking meet.
At least we get a seat. At least we get a seat at the ground. You guys have
mate,
to go.
We don't have to
go to a raffle.
We don't have to wait.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't have to wait for anything, mate.
No.
But you know what the thing is, you're talking about how many flags and this and that you won. Hey, I've seen them all. I've seen all our flags.
So have I.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yous haven't. Yous are living in the past.
Yeah. There's only 5 teams
past
in the
of
league.
2023.
And you've got to remember, right? The best grand finals 77.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we teased you, and then we bathed you.
Yeah, and then with John, and then we did it in the night grand final too.
Yeah, you notice after this little conversation we have, Mike will go and start crying, and he won't speak to me when he sees me again.
Listen, man. Look, in all honesty, like he's a one-eyed mate. You aren't winning on tomorrow night. You aren't winning, mate.
Hey, if we're actually playing shit, which is good. Yeah. Which is good because we're winning. Mm. When you're playing shit and winning, it's not bad. If you lose to us tomorrow night, don't even think of the top team. Don't even think about it.
Look, man, you're talking to the wrong bloke, mate. I'm not here to tell you we're going to win a fucking flag this year, mate. I know the season's a bit fucked up for us, but we're thereabouts. I'll be happy with making finals if Fly continues playing the younger boys.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
No.
He's played what, one or two young blokes, and that's it.
No, we've only got who's old in the side, aside from 3 players.
Yeah.
Who's? Yeah, name them.
Pendle's this week. Pendle's, Sidey, and Howe. Last week, just Sidey and Howe.
Everyone looks at Pendle's.
Maynard, how old's Maynard?
Maynard.
He's 30, man. That's young.
Oh, so now that's young?
But you've got, see, you guys keep getting referred to as inexperienced. All your guys are about 25 now who were drafted all together. And they're not
No. If you look at Sheasel, that's 20. Is that 21 or 22?
He's 21. Yeah. You've got all the guys that were drafted around Larky's age. They've played a lot of footy together now.
Yeah. But if you look at it, North got destroyed when Brad Scott was there. He destroyed them. He literally destroyed them. He got rid of our best players. If you look at that stage, he got rid of those. He kept average players. North weren't going to go anywhere. North couldn't even build on that.
Yeah.
And if people don't realise that, well, you don't know anything about football. Yeah. Because you look at Collingwood, how they shot up. They kept their experienced players. But their experienced players were good when they kept them. That's why you won that flag a few years ago and against West Coast. You remember that game, Mike? Yeah, you remember that one, mate? Yeah. Against West Coast, you should have won that too.
Yeah.
I've got to give you credit where credit's due because they were the best years to watch Collingwood when he's come from behind.
Yeah.
They were good games to watch. North Melbourne, at the moment, North Melbourne is frustrating still, but they've got to get key defenders. None of these, when they picked up Dersma, they could have got Watson. They could have got O'Sullivan, which we needed a defender. We need a small one. They went for Dersma.
Yeah.
Dersma, I'm still on the fence on that one.
Yeah.
He literally could be anything because he's skillful, but he just doesn't do it. He doesn't put the work in. Simple as that.
John, that's our only problem. Our problem is our defence. Our defence, we've been ignoring our defence. We've got most of our defence is for the tip. When you look at Loeb, when you look at Pink, when you look at who's playing at the moment, who's in the side, Call. The only 3 defenders that I've really got any time for is Cobden, who's probably been our best defender all year.
Yeah.
Right, Cobden. Then you've got McKercher, who runs off the halfback. And you've got a veteran from Sydney that we got, Parker.
Yeah. The only thing that worries me, McKercher's great. He's got great speed. But he's got to learn to use his left foot as an advantage. Do not take the handball on the wrong side, which he does all the time.
Yeah.
If he does it on the other side, he'll destroy sides. He'll run through them like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he keeps getting on his wrong foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
anyway,
is more like bagging Collingwood.
I've actually watched almost every North game this year. I'm always rooting for them when they're not playing us. And I've got to be serious now. I know we had a bit of fun before, but No, I want to see. I don't have any issue with North really. Mick said I will after this show though.
Yeah.
Look, Mick will only say that because he knows I'll give him that much shit. He knows I'll give him that much shit.
Yeah.
That's why he claims Fuller's going to kick. Fuller shit's going to kick 4 goals.
and did he start off the thing of North Melbourne? They always play good against us.
Yeah,
they play out of their skin.
You do, mate. It's always you treat this like a grand final. The last few times you've played us, you've come out like it's the only game of the year, and you still can't beat us, mate. Even when you're fucking 40 points up at fucking
that 40 point. If you really looked at that 40 points up when we went down, when 3 players went over the mark and he didn't pay the 50, you're like Argentina, mate.
There was 54 points, to be perfectly honest, and that was a free kick. That was
a 50 metre. That was a 50-metre penalty
every day.
But we had the Argentina referee doing that one.
We shouldn't have been anywhere near able to get up against you guys that day, though.
No, but if you watched North Melbourne in those days, they would get a lead and then surrender it.
Yeah.
They were doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Even the day when we made the preliminary finals, they did that through the season.
Yeah.
So you've got to look at the whole thing, what they go through. Doesn't matter if you get 50 points up, but if you're a team that don't have the confidence, even though you're that far up, the Stars will come back and beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I still remember that controversial free. Do you? I remember. Was it Shannon Grant when he got did he get a 50-metre penalty? And the controversy was it was supposed to be 5 metres out, not 10 metres out, and he hit the post.
Yes, I remember that.
That was in 2007, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mate. There's plenty of memorable games between us, mate. I remember the 90s, mate. These guys, they won their 2 flags, but I don't reckon Carey ever played good against us, mate. Michael Christian used to tell him up, mate.
I literally can't remember that.
I can't remember it either.
Yeah, but they did have a thing when we were so strong. Collingwood was shit, but they always played good and beat us. They beat us in a couple of those games.
Just like when Adrian
it was
McCadden
like
kicked
their
9.
grand final.
Yeah, when Adrian McCadden kicked 9 goals at Victoria Park on the blanket.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it was only his 5th game.
I know.
Adrian McCadden, how many games did he play, man?
Like 30-odd games. He's still got the record.
And then he went to
goals in the first 3 games.
Yeah, then he went to Collingwood and he went walkabout. Didn't even go to training.
An absolute champion. It's too bad he didn't play more football.
We actually picked him up.
He was a good player. But as soon as sides worked him out, they shut him down too quickly. The player I used to love was Winston Abraham.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a magnificent left-right footer, take a screamer, midget of a guy, but bloody hell, he was good.
So it's hard to know what to make of you guys this year because you've played a lot of the sort of bottom sides that you've won against. You've come close against Sydney and a couple of teams like that.
Brisbane.
Yeah, don't know.
But that bye come at the wrong time for us. It was the wrong time. I even said to your other Collingwood mate, Bruno, I said that win against Gold Coast, if we would have played the week after, we wouldn't have got smashed like we did. They had a week off and it was like a grand final to them. They're still young. They're young in their head. That's the problem. And the hype they keep getting is annoying me because every player, he's a champion, he's a champion. You get these players that pick 1, 2 or 3, they're still got in their head that they're great. They've got to learn to fucking click together and start putting the hard work in. And you can see that. You've got Will Phillips sitting in the what's it called? Oh, and I'll mention this one you forgot. You got Eddie Ford as well.
Yeah.
You took quite a few of our reserve players.
We even got what's her name, but he didn't end up playing. We took Curtis Taylor, I think, last year, but he didn't end up playing a game for our VFL.
No?
Yeah.
Nah, he got injured, I think, last year. He didn't play.
It's the same as Ford as well. Ford's been injured all year.
So he's dipping into our well.
They wanted our first couple round pick.
In terms of the VFL, sure.
We're dipping into the pond scum.
Now you know why he's got no development, no youth coming through, no good youth coming through.
We're using your guys.
But you've got to realise with North Melbourne, they have, for the last, 6 years, they don't know how to win still.
Yeah.
They still don't know how to win. And then you look at sides like Collingwood, they lose a few players, they get a couple of new ones in, but they've got a winning culture. They've been winning. That's
I
the
can't
difference.
believe you're actually complimenting us, John, mate. You're usually all
Hey,
over
I've
me like
never-
a cheap
look.
suit at work, man.
Mate, I've never hated Collingwood because we beat them in the 77 grand final. So I don't have a hatred for you. More, I have a hatred for Adelaide
Oh,
because that 97, that 97 still burns me.
Yes.
Essendon
What about
shit me
Yeah,
because of their
exactly.
supporters.
Yeah.
Carlton are just being useless, so there's no point. Collingwood's never, I just like seeing their fans get excited and disappointed at the same time.
Yeah.
If you wanted a one-eye supporter, you get bloody Bruno on here.
Get him on, mate. Give him a text, mate.
I don't know. You'd have to.
He'll be
You'd
too
have to
shy, mate.
Oh, he would. He'll know I'll give it to him.
Hey, John, we got something very in common because Adelaide's the team I hate the most for that same reason. And the
that
Bombers,
burns me.
Yeah. We should have gone back.
That burns
to
me.
Yeah.
Carlton don't because we've beaten them.
Yeah.
In the grand final, so that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But the ends are interesting for North.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Look, let's
glad
talk about your.
Whitlock.
Go, Taz. What was that?
We in it with our list. I'm glad he picked finally. He's brought Whitlock in because our defense has been our problem, and Whitlock can play both ends of the park, so we can move him from the back to the forward line when things aren't working. And he's a tall.
I don't think he's going on the back line. I think he's going to use him in the ruck and probably a bit in the forward line.
All right.
Well, you reckon we're not going to play Cooper Drembath in the ruck on the bounce so he can leap over Darcy?
Yeah, I reckon him and Whitlock will probably do the ruck work because it's where he can jump.
All right, let's go through your team. Let's go through your team, and we'll do one-on-one matchups with the Collingwood players, and we'll work out who's going to win each position for tomorrow night. Now, out George Wardlaw, the poor bastard. I really rate this guy. Is this another concussion?
Nah, he's out hamstring again.
3-4 weeks.
Okay. All right.
He epitomises Shimbana spirit.
Yeah, he lifts them.
Yep.
I don't know who's going to do it tomorrow. Yeah.
And these guys, Constanti, Dawson, and Goda, are they big losses
Well,
for you?
Listen, Goda's going to be. He'll be there. He's a really good player. But he's come back from that many injuries that I want to see if he plays in reserves, because if he plays in reserves, I'll be pissed. If they've rested him, I'll be happy. Constancy, man, I don't really rate him. If you're a small forward that can't kick at least one goal a game, nah. That's I don't know. Constancy's just, I don't think he's got the foot skills.
No, it's
plenty. He's only got tackle.
Yeah,
he's just a little pressure player.
Yep.
And who's the other one that was out?
Well, Dawson's been omitted.
Yeah, Will Dawson's he's another one that worries me because I don't know if he can read the play, and I don't think he's quick enough.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dummy.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Yeah. And was that all of them?
Yeah, they're all your outs. So coming in, you got Paul Curtis, who's I really like. He's a hard
I
at
don't
it.
say any more about that, PC.
Oh, mate.
But these other guys never fucking heard of these cunts. Bench, Hardiman, Whitlock. Who are they? Just fucking duds?
The only one I don't know is Bench, but I know the other three.
Bench is he's like Costanti. He's not much, as far as I'm concerned. As far as Hardiman goes, I'm still. I don't know much about Hardiman. I've still got to see more of him to make pass judgment on him.
He's still playing halfback.
Yeah, he plays on the half back. He's got a beautiful left footer, but the only problem is every time he starts to show something, he gets concussed, and then he's out, and then he doesn't come back in.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Whitlock's
it
a
kind of
high
seems.
draft pick.
Yeah,
He's a high
Yeah, in
draft pick.
terms-
He's one of the twins.
yeah.
Yeah,
in
with
terms of
lots.
it, yeah, in terms of his draft year, I always seem to compare him, and I know a lot of our supporters might actually laugh at this, but like it's the only comparison I always thought of was like a Trey Rusco, really talented footballer, and was like pretty good off like half back, but there seemed to be a little bit like upstairs. There wasn't really a lot going on. So the fact that you guys are saying pretty much the same thing, it feels like that comparison is pretty spot on.
Which one are you talking about?
Trey Roscoe and Riley Hardeman.
Yeah. Hardeman's, he's got a beautiful left footer,
Yeah.
but I think he needs time. They've offered him a 2-year deal, I think, and he hasn't signed, so I've got a funny feeling he'd go back west.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Perth, yeah.
So why do you think you guys got Charlie Spargo?
Well, mate, I tell you now, a lot of Melbourne people rate but I don't rate him at all.
Is that
Mate,
Paul
he's done
Spargo's
that
son?
many.
Yes.
Charlie Spargo's son. Yeah. He's done
Paul
that
Spargo's
many.
son.
Yeah, he's done that many mistakes. It's for his age. Turnover king, and he can't kick 30 metres.
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing these players that can't kick 40 to 50 metres. You can't kick that. You're not going to win games, mate.
Yeah.
And a perfect example was Luke Uniac. He could have did that against Port last week twice. He was running in.
Yeah.
What did he do? No confidence to kicking a goal.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do some one-on-ones, North Melbourne versus Collingwood for this game, yeah? We'll start with the rucks. Our ruckman, DC, he's having a fucking shocker. The new rules have fucking destroyed him. He's got concrete boots. He can't jump. So we're setting up defensively in the set of bounces to try to get the ball out. But surprisingly, there's been some games where he's been losing the fucking tap-outs in the middle, but we're still getting the ball out. Now, Sherry, has he been affected by these rules as well?
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why Clarko has brought Cooper into the middle, which has made a huge difference because he gets he's got that huge leap in him, and that's where Darcy's going to have a problem in trying to encounter Cooper. Cooper's just going to get that tap out. We've just got to put ourselves in position to get that first use, and then your Nick Dacos has got to find a way to get the ball.
Well, he gets it 35 plus every week, man. So
but when you've got a ruckman that can leap that high, he's always going to get his hand. Cooper's going to get his hand on the ball more often than Darcy Cameron.
Yeah.
So
has Trembath been rucking more than Sherry in the games? Or is
he really only rucks? He rucks in the just in the centre bounces, really.
Okay.
He does the centre bounces and then disappears, and then they change over.
Is Trembath dangerous when he goes up forward?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Huge leap.
Now with Trembath, you did a fucking shifty, didn't you? You fucking no one knew about him in the draft, but you had him playing in some fucking suburban league. Didn't tell anyone. You picked him up, mate.
No, that was he played one quarter against Brisbane in the reserves. He kicked 3 goals. They took him off and said, "Go and play local football and keep your head down."
Yeah.
And that's when North picked him up.
You fucking shifty cunts.
Hey, we did that with Peter Bell. Remember Peter Bell?
Yeah.
We did that with him. He played a quarter of the game. Hagan told him, "Get off the field. Don't play any football. We'll pick you up in the draft."
Yeah. Peter Buckley says
those stories.
Peter Buckley in the chat says the best and easiest way to get the ball off North is just let him kick it. Do you turn it over a lot?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're turning. You've got someone like Luke McDonald and the little flea Caleb Daniels who gets 40 possessions but gives it away 20 times. Of course we are. But Kircher gives it away too, but he attacks the ball. He tries to. I like the thing about Colby. He makes mistakes. He's a young kid, but mate, I tell you right now, he doesn't muck around. He just takes it, and he tries to go through the middle a lot of the times, and that's what I like to see. He's only going to get better doing it.
Yeah, everybody bags McDonald, but I tell you now, we're lucky to have him in the side because that guy does all the dirty work for us. Yeah. He'll tag players in the forward line. Yeah, he makes a couple of mistakes. He's got the old mentality of when you get it, kick it long, and usually somebody's not there.
All right, let's look at your midfield. All right. So is Finn O'Sullivan? Is he definitely going to go on Dacos?
Yeah, I reckon he'll just do a little bit. I don't think they're going to go that much of a hard tag on him. Tell you the truth, I don't think there's no point in tagging him really hard because he's going to get the ball anyway.
Yeah, he's going to be BOG tomorrow night.
He'll pull a hamstring.
I listened to Clarko today. They interviewed him today, and they asked him that very question about Dacos. What are they going to do about Dacos? And he simply said, We're not going to be putting just one player on him. It's going to be alternating from player to player because it's not about one player. If you're going to worry about one player, there's 22 other players are going to get off the chain. So in the end, Finn's going to start on him, but it might rotate with other players. And that's what it's going to do. We're not worried about Dacos. Yeah, he's going to get his ball, but we've got to make sure when he gets his ball, it's not going to be effective possessions. He can have his 40.
Yeah. Good luck to that, Taz, mate. Good luck,
as long as he has his 40 in the back line, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Nah,
he'll do the back line. He'll do the same thing Sheasel. With Sheasel, he's going to play like Sheasel.
They both play similar games.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to Sheasel now. The pretender that thinks he's everyone talked him up. Oh, he's going to be as good as Dacos. He's been fucking stat padding in the back line for fucking 3 years, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you now, he's a Dacos double.
Yeah,
so if you can't get over that, that's how it is, mate. See, eventually when Tassie comes in, Dacos gone, we're still going to have Sheasel.
Yes, and you'll be captain.
So that's the whole thing.
Dakes does a lot more of the contested stuff now.
Dacos doesn't go in for the ball. He's more of a receiver.
He's added element to his game the last couple of years. Like he runs both ways now as well.
Yeah. Like Sheasel runs both ways.
Now with Sheasel, is he stat padding in the back line or is he playing full time mid now?
No.
Yeah.
He's genuinely like the old days. Remember when they used to have the centre?
Yeah.
That's he's like that.
Okay.
So if you watch the game, he's like that. Every time that ball gets thrown to the middle, they transfer it, he's there.
Yeah.
So if he can get a touch further up, he's always around the middle. If he can get it on the half forward line, you got to watch out because he'll hit his targets.
Yeah. All right. Who else we got in the midfield, man? That's going to trouble us. This guy, Davies Uniac, mate.
Yeah.
Apparently, all these other clubs were fucking throwing money at him. I don't know, man. He doesn't impress me, man.
Why?
Is he killing it this year?
He's going to probably be in the top 5 in best and fairest this year. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You just watch him when he dances around you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. he can't.
You just watch. That guy just dances around, and you'll see.
Let him dance.
The only thing he lacks a bit is in kicking.
Okay.
That's it. Everything else is probably perfect.
All right. Who else you got that's going to be in the midfield for most of the time?
Did we talk about Finn O'Sullivan?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. What else? You want to say something more about him? Go.
Yeah, you watch the next few years, mate. He's going to be a gun.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to be a gun. You reckon Pendlebury gets that ball? Seems like he's got half a day to get rid of it. You watch O'Sullivan.
Finn's got
What,
two
you
weeks.
gonna
Very,
say
very similar.
he won't
But-
even be fucking. He
But
won't
he's
even
a lot
be
quicker.
1/10 of the player that Pendlebury was, man.
Oh,
Please,
hang on.
you're talking about
Hey, don't
one
go
of the
there, mate.
greatest players to ever fucking play the game here. Man. Just settle down, John.
Hey, Harvey was the best one. If it wasn't for Brad Scott, no one would break his record. But besides that, we'll go back to the normal game.
Yeah.
So you want to know about? Who's our other midfielder?
Any other midfielder, yeah.
LDU.
What do you got?
LDU, you spoke about.
Yeah, he'll dance around.
You might get
Simpkin, is he in
Dylan.
the midfield?
You might get Dylan Stevens and Guy Simpkin.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Simpkin goes to Dacos.
Yeah.
Won't be able to keep up.
He's had a really good year.
Yeah.
He's had a fairly really good year, really.
Simpkins not quick enough for him.
No, well, he doesn't have to be quick. He's just got to be smart around the packs to stop him.
That's
After that, yeah.
You won't be
Dacos
able to
is
keep
fairly-
up with him. Dacos will cover the ground and he'll lose him. You'll lose him, I think. He may be around packs and stuff, but
That's where you'll see him around the packs, I reckon.
Yeah.
You'll catch him, and then other players will take over.
because I'm guessing Ed will probably go on LDU.
Who?
Ed Allen, our tagger.
Oh, the lolly. Oh, okay.
Mate, he's our best kept secret.
No
one knows about him, mate. But
you spoke about him this year and said he was a dud.
I never said that,
at
man.
the start of the year.
I never said that, mate.
All right, let me bring. Can I bring up one of the wingers that you've got or midfielder?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I reckon he's still going fantastic. Side bottom.
Nah.
No,
he's
he's absolutely cooked.
Hey, I'm telling you now, mate. Side bottom's better than half the players are in there.
No.
What at North Melbourne?
No, in the actual Collingwood, go against him like no tomorrow, mate. The guy's got that much skill, even though he's not fast, mate. When he gets the ball, he knows what to do with it, and he finds the ball.
He's finished, John.
He's done. He cannot cover the ground anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we talk about players that you guys have got from us. Well, we got one that's been playing well too, mate. He was in your. I think he used to work for Collingwood in the office.
Yeah, he's like the coordinator or whatever. Yeah.
He
was playing at Frankston, and you guys picked him up.
Yeah, gee,
Ramirez
on your side.
Yeah.
He's a good little player.
Yeah.
I want to say he was maybe part of the media team, I think. Yeah, somewhere.
How'd you let that one go?
Come on, man.
Hey, you can't even pick up a full forward. You can't even get a full forward. You haven't had one since who? Sav Rocker. And when he came to us, he had a better season.
He wasn't better with you guys.
Hey, do you remember the game when he kicked the goal that put us in front and we won?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would just remind you just in case you get a bit cocky.
Is that after he took the hanger?
He's got a son that's killing it for Northern Knights, mate. And you think he's going to nominate fucking North Melbourne?
Why not?
Why?
Northern Knights.
Hey, you can't afford any draft picks.
Yeah.
You took McCartney from us as well.
McCartney, yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah.
He still want to flag that guy. You talking about Jason?
Yeah. But we'll always love Greenwood. Greenwood was the we loved him.
Levi Greenwood. Yeah.
I was disappointed he left. We got rid of
Yeah.
him because he was a gun.
Yeah. So what we'll do, guys, we'll go through all these players, like one-on-ones and all that. I've got another North Melbourne supporter backstage, Ben Hotkey. All right. After we're done with all going through the current team, I'll get him on and we'll talk about the history. Ben is a 90s specialist. He loves talking about the 90s football, so we'll get him on once we're done. But hopefully, just wait patiently, Ben. I'll get you on a bit later. Otherwise, there'll be too many people talking, man. No one will be able to get a word in, mate.
Yeah,
all
we
right,
can't because of you.
So, all right. Thanks, Benny. Thanks for understanding, Ben. All right. So you guys are going to win the ruck, but we're going to win the midfield. Do we agree on that?
No.
Nah.
Oh, come on. You aren't winning the midfield, man.
Based on what? The last 2 times we've played this, we won in the midfield. Although he's beat us, we still won the midfield. Apart from one player, Nick Dacos.
Yeah. I mean,
that doesn't
to be
mean
fair,
we win the midfield because one player plays well.
Yeah, I reckon in fairness, I reckon North's biggest third is their midfield. If they're going to win it anywhere, it's going to be there.
No, they've got a very talented midfield, but for some reason it doesn't click.
I agree.
And I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been wondering the last couple of years. Because when I look at your list, I'm thinking, geez, like they should be really doing well with these players because you've got like champion players everywhere.
The difference is in the midfield that we've got too many of the same type. Yeah. We don't have, like Wardlaw is the one that brings the intensity in. Yeah. He's the one that goes right in. The other ones are sort of outside. That's our problem. Yeah. We don't have enough of those guys.
And just a quick question: is Clarko? Do you guys think Clarko's the guy who's going to like?
I still reckon he is. He just doesn't have some of the cattle.
Yeah. He's been there for ages now, man.
Yeah, but you got to look at his first year. He arrived. Forget about his first year. The first year he had the drama with all that stuff with Hawthorn. Realistically, this is his 3rd year. So the first year counted as a push to the side. If everybody's going to count that first year, well, you don't know anything about fucking footy then.
Yeah.
That first year, mate, that was a disaster for us. Because if you remember, we started off well. We won the first 2 games. And then all of a sudden, I think the 3rd or 4th round, whatever it was, out comes the bullshit. And North Melbourne fell apart really after that.
Yeah. When you say the bullshit, are you talking about the shit that his history with Hawthorn and all that crap?
Yeah, all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. And the players were really young then. So they had a lot of, Sheasel's first year. So that's going back 4 years now.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at your forward line. All right. So, Larky, all right. How's he going this year?
He's out of form.
Yeah.
He's out of form.
Yeah.
Is he your captain?
Weeks. Yeah. I reckon since he's taken that captaincy on, I reckon he's put too much pressure on himself. Mate, I've never seen him miss goals like that in my entire life.
Yeah. Well, look, guaranteed he's going to fucking dead-eye dick every fucking shot tomorrow night.
You're trying to make yourself feel better. Yeah. You're trying to make yourself feel better, just in case.
He loves playing against Collingwood, I know that.
Yeah.
He definitely does not miss against us.
Well, we're hoping for that.
Even
Frampton's going to eat him alive. Frampton's going to eat him alive tomorrow night.
Oh, sorry, Michael, I forgot to mention that one. Frampton. You said Frampton in your beginning that he's all Australian. On what planet are you on, mate?
All right, he's leading the comp in spoils. Yeah, all right. Apart from Ben King last week, okay. No one's kicked more than 2 goals on him. Yeah.
Did he really say that?
He did.
And the only reason. What's that, John? What was that?
You said he's all Australian.
He's pushing all Australian.
No, he won't get it, mate. He won't get it. Sorry.
Of course he won't, because they don't give it to Collingwood players, mate.
Oh, hang on. We're going into this now. Hang on.
Yeah.
He nearly broke somebody. He broke somebody's neck and got off.
Oh,
Curtis does a tackle and gets 3 weeks. So what are we talking about?
Mate, that was Checker's own fault, mate. He's a dumb cunt. He went fucking head first into his fucking knee or something.
Hey, come on. Stop going with that. No, he won't make all straight. And if he does, I'll give you $10.
Look, no, I agree he won't make it, and it'll be a travesty because he should. But he leads the
mate, there's a lot more better defenders out there.
No other forward has had a day out on him. He's beaten his man consistently every week. Last week, he'll make the squad.
I don't reckon.
Yeah.
Mate, Pearce is a lot better.
Look at this stat, man. Frampton has not lost a one-on-one contest this year, mate.
He's going to get done then this weekend.
Yeah. Lucky 4 goals plus tomorrow.
One goal, I reckon.
Move 4 plus.
Who's our next player?
All right, so you got Darling, Jeremy Howe will probably take him, I reckon.
Oh, gee, that's a good matchup.
How's Darling going this year?
Actually, he's going good.
Yeah,
he's actually going good.
Yeah,
he's well. If you look at it a week ago or something, not last week, the week before, he's the one that actually won us the game.
Yeah,
we kicked 4 goals.
All right.
So last week, I think, what did he kick last week? 1 or 2? So as long as he consistency gets 1 or 2, he's doing all right, mate.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem that Collingwood have, because we've got Darling, who's a big-bodied forward. Your defenders, you haven't got a defender there that can match him with his strength, and that's what he uses his body.
They've got one defender which is absolutely off. I absolutely love him. He's Maynard.
Yeah,
I'll play him.
You gotta love him.
Oh, I love Maynard. He's just, I don't know about it. He's a similar Archer. He's an animal.
This is the player that Collingwood put up for trade bait last year, and North tried to come over to North. And then
I'll tell you now, if he would have come to North, I would have been wrapped.
He was never leaving, man. He was never
leaving. And it wasn't a trade; he was a free agent.
Mate,
just leave it as a trade because Mike gets upset about it.
Yous would have fucking thrown the red carpet for him, mate. Doesn't his brother work there or some shit?
Yeah, but
Corey,
Maynard's he's just he's one of those players you love to play with. Simple as that. That's why I hope he wasn't playing.
The only player in our forward line that I'm not sure about, and it's been like that for about 5 or 6 years, is the Bull, Zerha.
Zerha's hot and cold.
Yeah, he's hot and cold, but he threw him into the defence early in the year. He did well, but when he puts him up forward, he's still not showing us enough. He has done it, but sparingly over the years.
Yeah, but But the whole problem is a lot of times that ball doesn't come up well enough.
Yeah.
And that is a problem. You can get it's literally, it was like going to Geelong. Geelong had all those players. You put one of those players into an average side, and that player doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to go after him over the years. It was never talked about. It was the sort of player I wanted us to chase. But
you've got a similar player in the forward line there. The one Tassie offered him $1 million, which I wouldn't give him 10 cents.
Oh, we agree.
McCrew.
We'll get to him when we talk about our forward line.
Yeah,
we're talking about stars, mate. These are the
all right.
stars.
He's got a bit of a
biggest
Zuha seems to have always had a bit of a work rate issue.
He does it in spurts.
Yeah.
He's always been a four-man stringer, though. That's been my concern with him, is that he's never really been better than a Jake Stringer.
But when
Yeah.
he turns it on, he looks like unstoppable. And he's very physical and
and it's kind of
scary.
one of those things where, like, on paper, you would think, oh, okay, he's pretty good because he's. I don't know if he cracks the 190 centimeters, but he's at least high 180s. Like on paper, like he should even be like a Jordan DeGoey even, but you put him out there and it's like he's he's basically like a poor man stringer, and that's sort of And in terms of every time I sort of like see him, it's just it's always annoying whenever he does well because you think it's Stringer that's like kicking goals, and like how quick it is to hate on Stringer.
He doesn't have the tank because he should be going into the midfield as well, but he don't have the tank.
The other one's going to be a big problem for you guys. Is the one he's come back in, PC.
Yeah,
PC.
Braziolini.
Up on.
Brazi's got his eye on him, mate.
Who has?
Brazi. Maynard.
Right. Okay.
He can have his. Curtis.
No.
Curtis went. Yeah, he's a strong player.
Yeah.
And he's just goal sense, mate. He's got that when Dusty sits in the forward line.
Yeah.
And he can mark it, and then he just pushes players off.
Yeah.
That's what he's like.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like him. Yeah, I like him, but he'll meet his match tomorrow night, man. Maynard should be able to take him. You just
told me Maynard's going to be. You just told me Maynard's going to be playing Jack Darling.
Yeah,
he's playing two players.
That's what worries me. IQ would have ordinarily played on Curtis.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Curtis sort of plays fairly well back into the forward line. So you're looking at my forward pocket.
Yeah.
He plays there, so it depends if they want to put Maynard on him there. But I reckon if they put Maynard on him there and he sits in that area, Maynard's going to get beat.
Come on, man.
If it's up on the half forward line, then Maynard would probably beat him. So you got to look at it realistically. If he's close to goal, Maynard get ready because Maynard will give away free kicks for sure.
Yeah, what Josh said's right. I'll probably Perryman on Curtis.
Yeah, that's
Perryman's not
playing.
We've got
options, mate. No, he is. Perryman's playing. Yeah.
When you put Josh Dacos on Paul Curtis?
Nah. Josh can't defend.
Who's he going to be marking?
He doesn't mark anyone. He doesn't mark anyone, mate. We handball it to him, and he's our outlet out of defence. He should be playing on the wing. Everyone's saying he's an All-Australian on the wing, but for some reason, Fly McRae puts him on, fucking in defence, and it frustrates everyone. And he doesn't man up. He can't. He's not like a hard at it type. He's an outside fucking, receive handball and distribute type player. He won't be marking anyone. Same with Houston, mate. Houston plays like a prima donna, mate. But
yeah. I think.
Is there anyone else that you?
What
was that, Sean?
I think Paul has a spot on in the comments in terms of who we match up on.
All right. Paul saying Maynard to Curtis, Puncher to Trembath, Frampton to Larkey, Howard to Darling, and DC will drop back. Game over. There you go.
Is he a Collingwood supporter?
Of course he is, man.
Well, all you can say is your defensive area has been strong for that many years. It's been one of your strengths.
Yeah,
and that's the help of your midfield. That's why you don't really score high.
Yeah,
because your midfield and your back are so defensive That's why sides can't kick a lot of goals against you when you're going well.
Yeah.
See, that's a difference.
Yeah. I'll look at tomorrow night. Bobby Hill. Oh, mate.
Oh, fucking that Bobby Hill mark bastard.
Do you want him? Do you want him? Would you take him?
No. Wouldn't touch him.
He suits us perfectly, mate.
Our forward line's
Mate,
right,
we had Tarrant Thomas. He was hitting straps, mate, and the shit he did, it was like he fucked us over.
Yeah.
We would have been really strong in that midfield if he was there.
Yeah.
All right, next player.
We've done your forward line. Let's look at your no-name backline.
How about the wing?
The wings. All right, let's go. Wings. Who you got on the wing? You've named Dylan Stevens and Simpkin. Are they your usual wingmen?
Okay, Dylan Stevens, I got. To me, I don't even rate him.
Yep. All right.
Nah. He just annoys the shit out of me. Another guy without a right foot.
Yep.
And he does some stupid passes, which, don't hit the target. To me, he's done a couple of good things, but he's not going to be in our premiership side. There is no way. If he is, I'll give you a fucking $100. But he won't be there.
Sinkham? Talking premierships. Take it easy, John, man.
Hey, when we get there.
Will we won before Collingwood another one?
Oh, yeah, that would be good if we did play them and knock them off. That would be fantastic.
Will he be in your wild card side?
Yeah, he'll play because there's no one else to really play.
If you guys played a wild card game, that wild card round, yous would be fucking wrapped, mate. Whereas if we made it, we'd be pissed off. It's like, what the fuck, wild card? We're supposed to be top four.
Well, I don't know why everybody
wild card. It'll be like fucking you made the granny, mate.
Mate, if we made the wild card, fuck yeah, I'd be excited because the sides because the sides we have to beat to get there.
Yeah,
that's what makes it.
Our last
if we had to beat sides like Essendon, Carlton, Richmond, those last 3 or 4 rounds, it's like, yeah, we got there, but who did we beat? But if we got there and we beat, like we got Sydney, Geelong, Hawthorn, Melbourne, St Kilda, our run is hard as shit. So if we manage to make it, oh shit, yeah. And plus, we haven't played finals for 6 years.
Fucking hell.
Adrian
in the chat. Sorry,
Jai Simpkin. I was just going to say, would you have been upset if Jai Simpkin had have left last year?
No.
When somebody says they want to go, to me, it's let them go.
And who wanted him, John? Who wanted him?
I know, Collingwood. Collingwood wanted him.
Adrian in the chat, he's a spag. He cannot believe that John is a spag, but John is a spag, mate.
Yeah, I fucking had. Fucking over.
Believe it or not, mate.
Yeah, I'm a spag, but I sound like a complete yobbo.
Yeah. All right. Look. All right. Dylan Stevens, you're telling us he's a fucking spud. We've got a young gun called Swadling, who's going to be a 200 gamer. Swadling.
300 gamer.
Just remember that name, guys. Just remember that name, Kaz. Sam Swadling, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
You won't have to remember it because it'll be. You'll know it anyway, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah. Next.
And on the other wing, we'll probably. Who we got? Oh, look.
You're starting to sound like Carlton, mate. Yeah, that's what you start to sound like, mate.
Yeah, you're gonna hear him tomorrow, John. Collingwood.
All right. On the other
So
wing,
you're
will most
talking about
likely
Sinkin
be,
on the other wing.
yeah, up against Lipinski probably.
Oh, Sinkin will play well. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a good player.
On Lipstick,
yeah,
is he playing
He's
against
not good
Lipstick?
by foot, though, is he?
yeah. He's playing against Lipstick and
Lipstick.
Yeah. Look, he divides Collingwood supporters. Like, everyone knows how I feel about Lipinski, mate. Please just go to North Melbourne or some other shit team just to kind of like get away from us, man. But a lot of people like him, man. Apparently,
Hey, he's playing for a shit team, so what's the difference? So what are you complaining about?
He's going to be involved in a lot of scoring chains tomorrow.
Yeah,
A lot of what?
He's leading our score involvements this year.
there you go. He gets a lot of the ball, but when the ball's there to be got, and he's got to go in head first against another player, he's probably going to stand back and just let not go in, and that pisses me off.
Well, if he does that,
John,
if he does that, Sinkin will tear him apart.
Yeah.
Is Simpkin from memory? Simpkin's sort of a bit average by foot, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but you know what the weirdest part this year, if you looked at it, his games, he's actually been good.
Yeah.
It's only when he's in the middle, when he plays in the actual centre, he grabs the ball and just kicks it.
Yeah.
And then he runs, and I don't know what he's thinking. But when he's on the wing, he's completely different. I don't know what it is this year, but his accuracy of passing and all that has been pretty good.
Yeah, I saw him against Essendon a couple of weeks ago, and I noticed he was hitting a lot of, but I couldn't tell a couple of weeks ago if it's just because Essendon wasn't putting much pressure on.
Oh, Essendon, yeah. But no, he did it through the thing, which was, I think it was the first game we played, he did a shit kick, and I go, here we go. Then after that kick, he was hitting targets, left and right foot, and he's not even a left footer, and he was hitting. Yeah. So it wasn't too bad. So he's pretty good. I don't mind Sinkin.
All right. Is he definitely going to play wing tomorrow, you reckon, or in the middle?
Oh, don't be surprised if he follows Dacos around.
John, I reckon he'll start on the wing. They'll start Finn on him on Dacos 100%, and he'll start on the wing, and then they'll suck it and see. They're two that might swap. They'll swap for Dacos.
Yeah,
that's what happen. And the other one that might come in and change him around, which Cooper Harvey. Don't be surprised.
Well,
I'm telling you.
I don't know why they haven't. I was thinking of it last week. I don't know why they didn't put him in the forward line. Flick him over there.
Yeah.
Because that guy can kick goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So as of now, yous win the ruck, we win the midfield, we win the forward line, and we win the wings. Yeah?
Is that your
How did you get to that conclusion? How did you get to that conclusion?
They're a tripper.
He's pushing it because he doesn't want to go into the other stuff.
The big vulnerability.
Right. Did we go through your forward line?
We're going to do it next, mate.
Your defence is a big vulnerability.
Yeah, that's going to be, but your forward line's not the best either.
No, it's doing well. It's doing well the last month. We've got a bit of a different look to it the last month.
What? You only kicked 100 points twice, and that was in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's hence the last month.
2 weeks.
He's not wrong there.
Only just 100 points too, by the way.
All right.
Massive, great forward line.
Okay. Who's going to... Dan McStay. Who's going to play on Dan McStay?
Who? McShit. McShit.
Hey, look. I agree. I know. I reckon I know who's going to play on him, but who do you think is going to play on him?
Who you got there, man? Combin. Who's your tall backs? Combin. And who's the other tall?
Combin's a gun.
He's a hack.
Yeah.
Aiden calls a hack.
I reckon Collingwood will play on Buller.
Call will play on what's his name? The big boy.
Fullerton.
McStay.
McShit.
Buller.
Okay.
Look,
Call would definitely play on him.
Yeah.
Not
You're
Cobman,
calling
sorry.
him.
Call.
Yeah. You're calling him McShit, and a lot of us agreed with you at the start of the year, but he's had a good year, man. He's had a good year, mate.
And here's another one, another good year. Based on what you can't get goals.
He's got a good set of hands.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
He bangs in his 2 goals every week, sometimes a 3
Michael,
here and there. He's doing
Michael,
all right.
on your podcast a while ago, you had a guy that coached him from Richmond.
Yes. Yes.
And didn't he say he was a very good defender?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes him a good forward now? If he's a good defender.
Good. He's good. He's not great.
He's playing centre half forward the last now that Buller's in the side, he's moved to his genuine sort of position, centre half forward. So he's playing a bit of ruck and centre half forward, getting up the ground more and still getting his couple of goals a game.
Yeah.
No, he's handy.
Does Fuller own that company that makes silicon? Hey?
I don't get the joke, man.
What? There's a silicon company called Fuller.
It's Buller, man, with a B. It's not Fuller.
Who?
Buller. Jack Buller.
Did you get someone from the islands or something? Did you? Buller is he Fijian?
No, he's not from Fiji. No,
he's not.
I'll be happy if McStay plays centre half forward upwards. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
It worries if they put him to full forward. That's going to worry me because that ball's going to come in a lot, and he's got a good set of hands.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would worry me.
That's why I reckon Cobden's going to be on him because he's got a good set of hands too.
But does Comden? Does Comden like to stay at home in fullback?
He's more of an interceptor.
Yeah.
He'll stay there. He'll roam around. But McStay, he's a big body. Where Cobden's more like a flexi. He's a flexi body. So the only one will probably be Core will probably go to him, I reckon.
Yeah.
The strength. That's what they'll be doing for strength.
Yeah. All right. So who's going to... We've got our... all right, Membry. Who's going to pick up Skunk?
Who? I'm loving this.
I've got to get my memory back.
Memory.
Listen, mate. A lot of us were bagging him, but he's put in a good shift for about 3-4 weeks now.
The All-Australian too, is he?
No. He's nowhere near All-Australian.
Oh, okay.
But he's a specialist on this ground. On marble,
Really?
he's a specialist. He played for years for St Kilda, and he's always bagging goals there. For some reason, he likes playing there. Who's your mid-sized defender that's going to stop him?
Zerha.
Okay.
No,
so Zerha's going to play.
No. They'll probably. That's what I'm saying. You got Buller. They're so-called talls are Buller.
Yeah.
Shit. And who we're talking about now?
I'm trying to work out who our third tall is.
In the defence, you don't have one.
Yeah, it'll probably be Riley Hardiman. Probably be
Caleb Daniels the third
Luke
tall.
McDonald. Luke.
Yeah, McDonald will take him.
Yeah.
McDonald will take him.
Or Matt Whitlock.
No, I don't reckon Matt will go down the back line.
You reckon?
They've been playing him forward all year. If they're going to play him at centre half forward, and if they're going to use him in the ruck, use him in the ruck.
Yeah, but they took Goda out. Goda was a defender, so they've brought in another defender.
Yeah, which is Hardiman.
Oh,
That's the replacement.
Yeah.
So Hardiman would be the other one, which him and Daniels will be the two on the flanks.
Yeah.
McKercher will probably start off in the middle.
Yeah. Who's going to pick up? Who's going to pick up Shooter, mate?
Who?
Come on, man. Schultz.
Oh,
Lockie Schultz, man.
Parker.
He's had a great year, mate.
Parker will put him through the wall.
You know
All
what?
right.
I wouldn't be surprised McDonald goes to him, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And Parker goes to Membrane.
Yeah. Membrane. Yeah.
All right. So McKercher, I hear his name a lot. Is he any good?
Yeah.
McKercher will be good, but it frustrates me.
Yeah.
Because every time he runs to the wrong side, he's a left footer and keeps running to the right side.
Yeah.
If he runs on that left side the right way and gets that ball, he's going to tear you apart.
Yeah.
If he runs on his left side, he will tear you apart.
Yeah.
Because he's quick, he's hard to tackle,
Yeah.
and once he gets going, mate, he can kick a ball. He'll hit a target. Last week, he tried something. That one, he tried to pass it to Sheasel in the middle,
Yeah.
which he shouldn't have done. He tried one of those kicks, and it just didn't work off. It was too fancy. One of those fancy kicks. Everybody thinks he miskicked it. If you fucking look at the replay, he didn't miskick it. He miskicked it, but what he was trying to do, you could see exactly what he was doing. Because he would have hit Sheasel in the middle, it would have opened the game up. So, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
That's who Clarko gave a bake to earlier in the year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went up to him because he's skillful. He's really skillful. But the one to watch, and he's getting better and better every time you see him, is Finn O'Sullivan.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
You watch him.
Michael, what's this he just put up?
That's Collingwood's team.
What?
Collingwood's team.
Pod, West, Co, Dimacia, Ryan, Parker,
No,
TJ.
that's the reserves, man. Can't you read that? Depth. That's our reserves on the right hand side. On the left hand side, that's the team that's lining up. So you guys are going to deal with fucking Geordie and fucking Gus. You would love this player, Taz, mate. Gus Anderson.
Who?
For Collingwood? Gus Anderson, mate.
Gus Anderson.
You'll know about him tomorrow night, mate. You will know about him.
All right.
Hard at
Looking
it.
forward to it.
You will, mate.
Yep. Absolutely hard at it.
Don't worry, mate. He'll probably have his breakout game tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. He will. Yeah.
Big boy goes in fucking hard, and
He's big boy.
Gus, I'm talking about Gus
Yeah,
Anderson.
where does he play?
How many has he got?
He played.
He should be a midfielder, but he'll probably play about half forward.
Yeah, he pinch hits in the midfield, but he's mate. He hasn't played a lot of game time, but mate, he'll kick
I'm
2
losing
goals.
sleep over it. I'll be losing
Tomorrow
sleep over
night, you'll know all about him tomorrow night, Taz.
Yeah, we will.
Trust
we
me,
will.
mate.
Hey, John, we will find out
Yeah.
about him tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know. Well, put it this way: if we play like the last 4 weeks, we ain't going to win. If we play the same way, if we play the last half like we did against Gold Coast, oh yeah, then we'll knock them off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all
John's a
about
bit
consistency.
level-headed. Taz is too one-eyed, mate. Taz is like,
No, I'm not.
we're gonna.
I look at it realistic because the way North's played after that game against Gold Coast, they haven't set anything on fire, nothing. So it depends. You know, their best football might come out tomorrow night because we're playing a shit team.
No, because it's your grand final. We have to help out the AFL because we have every team has to play a certain amount of times at that fucking shit ground. So we have to do you guys a favour and play at that fucking crap ground. And I go to the games every week, but I'm not going on tomorrow night because I fucking hate going there.
Oh, you want to play the G all the time, yeah? You want to play at the G all the time.
Yeah, because we're a big team. We're a big team, Taz. That's why.
You couldn't even play in Ballarat. We beat you in Ballarat, for God's sake.
The practice
What,
game.
in a pracky game?
Yeah, and what? We beat you in Ballarat.
We were only just rubbing our dicks in that game.
Yeah, well, look what's happened.
Yeah.
Since that game.
That's true. You're rubbing your dicks while we were sticking them out your ass. You're so excited for us.
And I went to Ballarat to watch that.
It's true. Look, in all honesty, you're a nothing club that you should merge and end up in fucking, like they're talking about this Tasmania team. It should be used going down there as part of that, whatever, that consortium or whatever.
Hey,
These are irrelevant these days, mate.
You guys are playing us on our day. You guys are playing us on our day. Because when you go back
don't like it when he has to say you're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
That's
hey,
right.
You've got to be kidding, mate. Everybody fucking loves North.
Can I ask a serious question? Are you guys the Kangaroos or North now again?
No, we're North Melbourne. That went back to North Melbourne ages ago because the fans drank the shits.
I didn't like it when you were the Kangaroo. I thought that was no identity.
Mm-hmm. And you get an easy draw every fucking year. Look at this, mate. Peter G says it. North has played Richmond, Essendon, West Coast twice. Come on, man.
Yeah, but that's what
that's
happens.
A dream draw, man.
He's going to be playing those. It's going to happen for you guys next year.
What you've got to look at is when you sit on the bottom of the ladder for the last 6 years, who you expect to play? All the top sides? Stop being retarded. Simple as that. You're dreaming. And if you want to, which I never see you pick on a side like St Kilda, it's in that much debt.
Yeah.
And everybody has a go at North Melbourne. We're out of debt. We got money. St Kilda ain't got shit.
How often do you watch this podcast? Because I shit on St Kilda all the time.
Oh, mate, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it once. Mike told me he had a podcast, and I thought, I don't mind watching retard on the screen.
Mate, look, St Kilda, North Melbourne, you're in the same category. I'll put Melbourne in there as well. You're just every year. You're just there, mate. It's just kind of like, all right, we have to.
Hey,
every few years,
I'm glad you're
rattling the fucking tins, and we're going to fucking stay here.
We've never rattled the tins, mate.
Yeah, we've never done that.
We've never
done that. Collingwood's done it.
You're a big powerhouse, rich team.
We don't have to do it. We take your money. So what are you complaining about? We never have to we get the handouts from you guys.
Yeah. He's waiting for Collingwood's waiting for Xander Maguire to become the president of Collingwood.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Fuck! I never even thought about that. Holy shit!
Oh, that'll really. Hey, honestly, what about your coach?
Fly.
What about him?
Yeah,
Fly.
What about him?
He's a very good coach.
Is he going to ever blood youngsters or?
Yeah, he started this year. He started this year.
In fairness to him, because of the injuries.
Yeah. No. We've had a few boys come in and they've done good jobs so far. Swadley, Anderson, Harrison.
Just remember that name.
If his knee.
Swadley.
You'll know about him tomorrow, Tess. You'll know about him.
Character, Swadley.
He'll play He's going to play 300 games, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Got a young, speedy sort of small forward, Will Hayes, who's just coming back from a shoulder. He was playing quite a bit before he got injured.
Yeah. Let's talk about. Let me interrupt here. Let's just talk about players. If you're going to talk about players, it's going to be a gun. Let them put a body of games together before you start talking about players like Swadley, Wadley, and all that. Let him play 20, 30, 40 games. Then come and see me and say he's a gun. You're talking about players that haven't even hardly played 1 or 2 or 3 games.
Yeah,
I'll
and
tell
then needs
you.
to play one tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure I will.
80 for tomorrow night. Okay.
I'm sitting amongst Collingwood. I'm getting taken there by Collingwood supporters. And I'll be sitting amongst them, giving it to them. All four of us.
You do realise last week he only had 53% of game time and he had 20 disposals and a goal. That's
Who's
only
that?
off his like third Swadling.
Swaddling.
Hang on.
Against
53% of game time, he had
Who's
20
your
disposals
play?
and a goal.
Who'd
Who'd you play last week?
Gold Coast.
The Suns.
They're irrelevant, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
We even beat them, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but you beat him.
Hey, guys.
We beat him up in Queensland.
Guys, I'm busting for a fucking piss. I'm going to be back in half a minute.
They're actually
Just give me a
Half a
second.
minute. Hey,
they're tough.
just one before you go, Mike. Before you go for a piss, do you still sit down and pee?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought so. Typical Collingwood.
We've got some good youngsters. They haven't been given a lot of opportunity till this year, but no, we've had some good ones sitting in the VFL for a while. But no, it's good that they're getting some games now, because that's why the last month we're starting to play. Our stats are starting to shift back to the 2023 type stats that we had coming out of half back, because they're starting to play some plays that are actually fast and not just putting Pendles and Sidey and these guys in all the time and everybody else. So that's why the shifts kind of happened probably since the Bulldogs game 6 weeks ago. Just gradual. Can actually play run and gun a bit better. We're not playing so defensive.
Mm.
Because you guys are a quick side. I'm only worried that they've brought Pendles back, and we've got Sidey and Pendles and Ned Long, and they're kind of slower.
Yeah,
and we took out Harvey Harrison, who's quick, and brought in Pendles. So now we've taken out a fast player for a slow player. So that's an Achilles heel, I think, for us.
You're exactly right, because us North are a very, very quick side. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see how you guys handle our speed.
Yep.
As opposed to us doing vice versa, knowing how to handle Pendlebury.
I think we got
Pendlebury.
I'm not worried about Pendlebury.
Who's bagging Pendlebury, man?
Nah. No, I've got no issue. Pendlebury's been a great player for you guys, mate. No issue with that. But he's not a player. Yeah. He's not a match winner like Nick Dacos is. Can't put him in Nick Dacos' category.
No, but he's look at the longevity, man.
Hey,
yeah.
He doesn't win matches for you guys. If anything, he loses matches for you because he's had so many opportunities to win the game in the last kick and he's missed them.
Well, are you saying that Pendlebury has never been a match winner?
Oh, what? Off his own boot? I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, let's go there.
He won it. He pretty much won us that premiership in 2023 in the last quarter.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah, that fourth quarter was like incredible.
Yeah. Which premiership's that?
The 23.
23.
Yeah. 2023. In the last quarter, he fucking ran the show, man.
Yeah.
Without him, we lose.
He's also a North.
We're not talking about the following year, man.
What you do the following? Because good premiership teams, mate, they stay in the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Collingwood don't have a history.
We're still in the window.
Yeah. Are we talking about the 23 grand final when we mate Sidebiter kicked the goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicked from 65, even though he hasn't kicked over 40 for about 10 years.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about history, yeah? All right. Historic moments. Collingwood versus North Melbourne. Great moments. All right.
Since you've been alive, Michael, because we're gonna outdo you. You know that.
All right. I was born in 77. There you
go. What a year! I see my first premiership that year.
I see my first one in 75.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that. That was the second one. Sorry.
Just to share a story about myself and my cousin Taz here. Okay, so I'm a little kid in the 1980s, and Taz, being the older cousin, decides to, let's go watch Collingwood versus North at Vic Park. Probably late 80s, probably 1988, I reckon. We absolutely belted them by fucking, probably, I reckon it was about 90 points or something. But I didn't get to see the last quarter because we had to leave. Taz, let's go. We'll beat the fucking traffic. So there you go. That's my cousin Taz there, mate. Just fucking, let's get. Didn't get to see the fucking last quarter, mate.
Fuck, even on a winning, even when you win, you leave at 3/4 time. Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. He took me there, mate, and I was like a little kid, man.
For you Collingwood supporters, when Vic Park, we used to play at Vic Park, where was the wrong place to be standing watching the game when you're at Vic Park? You should know. Under the scoreboard.
Yeah.
All you ferals were under the scoreboard. The last game you guys played at Vic Park, and we touched on that earlier, was when Gilbert McCann kicked 9 goals. That was the last game you played at Vic Park.
No. The last game at Vic Park was against Brisbane, man. We lost.
Well, it might have been the same year. Anyway, I stood underneath the scoreboard in that game.
Yeah.
In amongst all you Collingwood fucks.
Yeah.
Right? You guys are the worst. Well, you are just as bad as Essendon supporters. Essendon's number 1, but Collingwood, their supporters are feral too, mate. Because you guys used to piss on the players as they're walking up the race at Vic Park.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You remember? No, you couldn't remember, Michael. You were too young, mate. That's what they used to do. They used to turn the water off in the showers, the hot water off, so the opposing team couldn't have hot showers.
Yeah,
that's what you guys go to. We don't do that, North. We don't do that, mate.
Well, what? He's more sophisticated than us.
No.
What is it?
No.
You don't have your own grounds.
We just show it on the ground, mate.
Yeah. Let me go back in history, right? 1977. All right. That team that won the flag, yeah. Do you realise that was a fucking scam? He's fucking rorted the system, and he's got all these fucking players from other teams.
That was 75.
That was 75, mate. 75. You've got to let your cube grow.
The same players, mate. The same players.
Grow.
Doug Wade and all that,
Doug Wade didn't play in 77.
And you were lucky, all right?
He didn't play in 77.
All right.
That was Phil Baker.
We're going to get into fucking specifics here, all right? Fuck.
We don't want to add, put cherry
in 1976, we won we got the wooden spoon. And sorry, Void, what was that?
You got Croswell over from Carlton, I think.
Yeah. Who else they get?
Destination side, mate. Destination. Everybody wanted to come. Barry Davis.
It was a fucking rort, mate.
No, Keith Creek come from Brunswick. So did Shimmerbush.
We're talking champs here, yeah? Jewel Brownlow medalist, the wing. Hey, Keith Gregg. You got one of those? Did you have one of those players? The closest you could get is McGuan. That's about it.
Oh, come on, Taz. We're going to talk about great players in the history of the game, Collingwood versus North. You can't even hold a candle to us, mate.
Oh,
you haven't got a Peter Dacos, mate.
Oh, here we go. We're talking about Dacos Football Club again.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Fucking oath, mate.
Yeah.
He's never had a player like that, mate.
We never had a player like that.
All right.
We had 2 black fellas running around.
Who? Oh, the Cracker Brothers.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the ones that ended up in prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll admit they were good.
Yeah.
But all right.
So, yeah, but how many times has the Pies won by identifying?
Yeah. All right, you got to bring this up. Brooksy brought this up in the Richmond one. Yeah.
Hey.
Brooksy brought this joke up when
that wasn't a joke. You kept saying it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I identified as a team as a Farrico of a team that won the flag because the umps fucked us up against West Coast. Yeah, fuck it oath, man.
We've never had the collywobbles.
They're gone, mate. No more
They're gone,
collywobbles, mate. We've won 3 flags since then, mate. They're gone. They don't
In
exist.
how many years? In how many years?
We won 3 flags since 1990. What's that? 36 years. Not bad.
36
Fuck.
Oh, not bad.
That's all right. Not many.
Was that in 2018?
Yeah.
2023, 2010, and 1990, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't 18.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask a question to the people in the chat. Who was the team of the 90s?
Oh, fuck, Rude Boys. Oh, mate, the Rude Boys.
That's
What was it?
reckon?
6 preliminary finals?
Yeah.
Well, you
2 grand finals? 3 grand finals?
There. Have a look. Have a look there.
West Coast,
In
man.
the 90s. There it is.
West Coast
There it
won
is.
2 flags in the 90s. Adelaide won 2 flags in the 90s. Why are you guys the fucking best team of the
Because
90s?
we played in 3 grand finals
Yeah.
and 6 preliminary finals.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
And our
Tell me,
19s won
who's
8. And our under 19s won 8 or 9 grand finals in a row.
yeah, that was against,
They
a
were
couple of them were against Collingwood as well.
They were a super side in the 90s. You guys probably should have won 4.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
3 definitely. 3 we should have won definitely.
Yeah. If Adrian McCadden didn't go walkabout, we might have pinched another one. Because he would have made he would have been the difference.
That Geelong preliminary final was that because I think you might have given West Coast a show in that grand final.
Yeah, we gave him that grand final.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Against Geelong.
Yeah.
And we lost really.
Mate, there was no way West Coast was going to beat us. We had the wood over them.
That's why prelims really suck sometimes because like the one of the best side will lose the prelim and then it just becomes like a really shit grand final.
Well, Well, if you look at it, that was the year when, what was it, 99? Essendon.
Yeah,
Essendon could have been, they were the best side that year. Carlton did us a favour.
You understand? In the 70s, North and Hawthorn were the 2 sides through the 70s. In the 90s, it was West Coast and North were the sides through the 90s. Through the 2000s, it was Brisbane. But if you noticed, all these premiership teams, the gun premiership teams, had a 10-year stretch of playing prelims, grand finals. Collingwood doesn't do that. They've never done that. They win one, then they go walkabout for the next 5 years.
No, you've got to give them a bit of credit. I think we were still in our dad's, ball bags when they won 4.
Yeah, there was only 5 teams in the league then, mate. There was no, all right. Back then, do you know that back then, in the grand final, when you finished premiership team, if you lost your you get to play the team that actually won the
I know. That's how they got some of their premierships.
I'm just introducing another North Melbourne supporter. All right, his name's Ben Hotkey. Now, he's just put in the chat. Hey Mick, are you bringing me on soon? I've got to bang my wife at some point. I'll get him. Now, there he is.
I'm the sub, finally.
Sorry, man. Because I know you told me you don't watch the games these days. You love the 90s. You love talking about the old days.
Now, I watch bits and pieces of it because it's pretty boring these days. It's not the same as it used to be.
Now, just to let everyone know about Ben, he had a YouTube channel. He was one of the most controversial YouTubers. And he would say whatever the fuck he wanted to on his channel. He would bag players and AFL officials, and then they fucking sooked it up, and they fucking, I don't know, what did they do? they got you banned or something because you're too.
Dan
you're too
Gorin's
much.
got it terminated.
Yeah, Dan Gorringe got offended by some bullshit, and Hotkey ended up getting kicked off. But you're still doing it, aren't you? You're back on YouTube now.
No, just on Patreon. I've only got the one video on YouTube explaining why it got terminated.
All right.
Why did you get terminated? Hotkey, tell me why.
The last part of it was probably for insulting Dan Goringe, I would say.
You're not allowed to do that anymore, are you?
No, he's a wimp. So.
Well, he's a wanker.
Oh yeah, of course he is. You know who he
is. Yeah, he hides behind his what's it called?
His podcast.
Yeah, he hides behind that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was about 2 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now Ben, 1990s, best team of the 90s. Now in the chat, you've backed me up when I said West Coast. They got the statistics to be the best team of the 90s. You backed me up there, yeah?
Yeah, and they had to travel constantly to Melbourne as well. But they lost 91 to Hawthorn. And then you've got the Adelaide Crows winning 2, but they won from 4th and 5th, and they didn't really have a great win-loss ratio. So probably West Coast, then North Melbourne, and I guess Adelaide because of the premierships 3rd.
Yeah. Why were you so good in the 90s? So you pick up Pagan, he coached the under-19s and the reserves, and then he brought that group up from through the ranks. And Wayne, you had an all-time player in Wayne Carey.
Wayne Carey,
and the whole team was pretty good. Yeah, from the back line, you had Mick Martin.
We also had a lot of good players in the under-19s like Brad Scholl, Pickering, and those guys from Geelong as well. Pagan coached the juniors.
And we let a few go that played it. We let a few go too.
Lee Tudor as well.
McGrath from Geelong. He was from the under-19.
McGrath, yep.
Tudor.
Yeah.
And also Rodney Eade was the assistant coach for North Melbourne for a lot of years too, so he probably learned a lot from Pagan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but then it all went to fucking shit, mate. A bunch of players were at whose house were they at? Archers. You know the whole story.
Archers.
They were at Archer's house. Wayne Carey decides to go into the bathroom and do a bit of a fucking hanky-panky with his best mate's wife. Like,
no, that's not what happened.
Worst thing you could do. Elaborate, mate.
It was ongoing before that. That was just a confrontation where everybody found out.
Yeah. She was giving him a gobby at the time.
I don't think so. I think he was in there and then she followed him in. Yeah, you're joking around, I know. But Taz also thinks that Macedonians are Greeks as well. So
They are. They are.
And he thinks Peter Bell has a conspiracy against Freo. That was weird, though, because he kicked 2 goals in his first game and then couldn't really get a spot until round 16 against Richmond again, funny enough.
Yeah.
I used to listen to games on the radio back in the 90s when I was a kid, and I remember with my ear stuck to the radio whenever we were playing North, and I used to shit myself anytime the word Brett Allison was uttered over the airwaves.
Yep.
Fruity.
Yep. Would stage for free kicks a lot.
Yeah.
But kicked 7 in a qualifying final, which was handy.
He took Mark of the Year over a Collingwood player too.
Yep.
From memory.
Yeah.
Mark of the Year over Collingwood players.
Had some
I'll tell you a fun fact if you want. Only because Freo's playing Sydney. Fremantle won their first 5 games against Sydney, and 2 of them were in their grand final year.
Yeah.
So there you go, fun fact.
What's going on now?
They've done Wolfie time. Freo's just gotten up on 40 points now.
Oh, it's game over. There you go.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They did it in 10 minutes. It was neck and neck, and in 10 minutes they've just shot ahead, 5 goals ahead.
They've gone Wolfie time. And was Mason Cox playing?
Started watching 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cox kicked a goal just before.
Yep.
All right.
So you get rid of the hacks, and they play better on the other side.
Did Brett Allison take that specky over Krasiska?
Yes.
That's what they said. Yeah.
Yep. That was Mark of the Year.
I used to love. Look, I'll be impartial now. I'll say good things about the 90s North Melbourne team. Even though the 90s for me, having Taz as a cousin was a fucking nightmare because I had to listen to all the fucking shit. But look, mate, you got people like you, mate, in the chat. There you go. I like this Taz bloke. Fuck it hell. Look, you got to say.
Before you go in further, you know, this here, when I was there, if you go to the official grand final video and watch that grand final, when our current women's coach, Darren Crocker, goes up to get the medal, the camera pans around and zooms in on my mug. So I'm on the official grand final 96 video.
All right. Good on you.
All right.
There was only about 12 people there, so there you go.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. Just want to throw that one in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out. Can you put me back in? Because I'm getting heaps of feedback.
No worries, Ben. Whenever you're ready, come back in, mate. Mick Martin. Fucking great fullback. But I remember a game against Collingwood when Dermy was playing for Collingwood, and there was an all-in fucking brawl, and Dermy and Mick Martin were just fucking going at it, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with fucking. Hold on. Some memories.
I've met Mick Martin. The guy is the most placid and nicest man you can ever meet. But there's no one as strong as him in that era. He was the toughest nut. When Tony Lockett says and Adler said he is the toughest player they had to play against, Mick Martin. Even Modra said it too. Mick Martin was an animal.
No. Yeah. He was a fucking gun. Yeah. And the fridge, Mark Roberts.
Oh, I love him.
Then they called him the Esky. He went from the fridge
because he lost weight.
A bit of weight.
Yeah. I reckon we beat you guys more than us back in the 90s. Someone in the chat will fucking get the actual fucking stats up, but I don't know. I reckon
even when they were a good side, we always had the wood on them in the 90s.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, didn't win his flags.
Well,
you got to give them something to hang their hat on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, didn't win them flags. It's all right.
I just remember like it was always it was exciting to beat you guys back then because you were a good side and we, so like, but I just remember, it's a pretty good contest.
Yeah.
There's one player named Wayne Carey that used to play in that team.
Yeah. Look, I don't think he smashed us that many times, man. Like I can distinctly remember Michael Christian having good games on him. Could be wrong, but yeah.
I actually recently watched that. I recently watched that night grand final. Was it a night? Was it a pre-season game with North and Collingwood.
The drawn one.
They Kerry Good.
Kerry Good. Sound or not? Can't hear anything.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. It was actually good. It's good to read.
Hear Ben. All good.
Kerry Good decided to kick a torp from 25 metres out. One of the worst kicks in the team. Yeah. We won that game about 10 minutes after the siren anyway.
Yeah. But it's a night grand final or not.
You still haven't beaten us in a grand final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. How many years?
At the end of the day, John, it's been fucking a long time since you guys have done anything, man. It's just how long is it going to go for, mate? Like bottom four year after year after year. He's never how many draft picks are you going to get before we're going to see something, mate? Can you honestly see?
Look, I reckon if we can get one or two good backmen,
that's what we need, backmen.
If we get that,
But
then watch
no one
the
wants to go
ride.
there. No one wants to go to North, mate. Who the fuck would want to go there?
No, North just have to win. They just have to win a few more games, and we'll get them.
Yeah.
Because players will look at.
We're going to get Darcy Wilson next year.
Darcy Wilson might sign back with St Kilda.
Oh, I don't think so. Who's uncle here? Who's his uncle? The galloping gasometer, Mick Nolan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But did you see that guy from in the forward line for GWS that did his knee last week?
No.
Who? I can't remember his name. I've been watching him when he's played, and he wants to come to North.
Oh,
and I tell you, we get him. Oh, he'll be straight in that forward line.
Oh, are you talking about the inside midfielder?
No, he's the
Green.
Sorry,
Green.
No, not Green. He's only played a few. He can't get into the side because of Stringer and their full forward.
And Cadman and that.
Hardy?
No,
Krzyzewski.
Krzyzewski, yeah.
Oh, okay. Krzyzewski, yeah.
Oh, mate, that guy's got pace. He can mark, and he's tall, and he's strong. Because Larky overhead, he's hopeless.
You're after Butts as well, I think.
Well, and if they can get their hands on, if they could do a duo and get Murphy and Butts, that'd be fantastic.
The thing is, John,
because Adelaide's been after Tom Powell.
Yeah.
So and he comes from there.
What's annoyed me the most over the last 2 or 3 years since Clarko's been there, we know our deficiencies in defence, and we haven't done anything to replace getting any big talls in defence, apart from recruit some young kids. We've seen players come through, go to other clubs like Laverty. Why didn't we go for Laverty? He was available. Why didn't we go for he played at Footscray and Carlton.
How old's Laverty?
Sorry?
30 odd.
Yeah, he's not. He's still got.
Is he the one who always gets injured?
No.
Sorry?
No, he's not.
No.
He was,
and a lot of the Essendon supporters are disappointed.
He was serviceable at Essendon, but the Essendon supporters gave it to him because he was. But I always thought he'd be all right as like a depth sort of player, and he's actually doing all right at the Giants.
Yeah. And also, what's his name? They played at Carlton, and he just got rid of him at Carlton, and he was at Footscray. He started as a forward, and he became a centre half back.
Oh, Liam something. The one that didn't want to get. He didn't want to get the COVID jab.
Is he retired?
Yeah,
I reckon.
Yeah, he retired last year.
Yeah. Should have gone with someone like him. We needed some key. We need 2 key defenders.
Yeah.
Is your coach taking up too much of your soft cap for you to get some like good line coaches?
I think they started to do, they actually spent some money on that now.
Yeah.
But we do need defenders.
Yeah.
That are actually flexible and can run as well.
Yeah. Because Loeb is a load of shit. Loeb
started off well. I mean, I don't know what goes through his head.
They're not quick enough. Every time we lose the ball in our forward line, mate, there's no resistance whatsoever. They just come running through, and then I know, forget it. Once they go past the halfway line, it's going to be a score. It's a point. But
if you ever watched him when he played Freo, he was more of those intercept markers.
Yeah.
And when he comes to North, he had to be a one-on-one, and I don't think he's a one-on-one.
There's another one available, Ridley. We should go for him.
Look,
he wants to leave.
You know what the biggest thing is? If they can pull out Butts, if they can, that'd be great. Or Murphy.
Yeah.
But the other one they should go for is Weedery.
Yes, but he's not going to. Oh, they've locked him in.
No, Carlton's number one pick.
Yeah.
That Walker is going to be number one.
Yeah.
So they're going to need two top picks in that first 10.
Yeah.
Would you just give him a top pick? Would you just give him a top pick for Wiedering?
Yes.
Yes.
You would.
Yeah. We don't. We really don't need more younger players.
Yeah.
What we need now is to trade out and get some old guys that can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we keep going younger, it's going to keep taking us longer and longer and longer.
I think
Look
Wrighty's doing to Carlton what he did at Collingwood, Mick. I think Wiedering's like the Grundy. He's on a big contract, and I think he wants to get that money out of the salary cap as well.
Yeah.
Well, if we could drag him over, oh yeah, that'll fix that up.
Yeah, we've got to do like a Hawthorn did when they went and got Battle and Barras.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
but the thing is with Hawthorn, the jury's still out with them. They haven't done shit, man. Everyone talks them up. They haven't done shit.
Yeah, but their deficiency now is not in their defence. They've probably got one of the best defences going around. If you look at the players, you know, Sicily. What's his name that they got from Port Adelaide?
Yeah.
The Aboriginal. And you got Barras and you got Battle and you got Hardwick. They've got a good defence. It's their midfield that is causing problems. Day that's been out for so long with injuries is part of their midfield. Now, whether he comes back to his, but that's where they've got a problem. That's why their forward line and their defence is done. Their midfield's what needs to improve for them to become a premiership team. Whereas Collingwood, they've got problems in they're okay in defence because of no one scoring against them. Their midfield's all right, average, and their forward line's shit.
Yeah. But the thing is,
you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. I'm not fucking one-eyed saying we're going to win the fucking flag every year, mate. I'll look at it realistically, mate. There's a lot of people that join me on this, mate. We're very disappointed with where we're at. We're very critical of the coach. A lot of other people, think the guy's fucking shit doesn't stink, mate. Not us, mate. We've got a lot of problems.
What do you think? What do you think of North? Do we need to improve in our defence? Is that where deficiency is?
Is that to me?
Ben.
No, it's
Ben.
Well, like I said to Mick, I don't watch modern footy as much as I used to. But I think it's pretty obvious that North haven't turned the corner. They're beating up on the weaker teams, like people have started to point out now. Defenses have been weak for a couple of years. Larky's out of form. You shut down Shearswood and it's all over, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Collingwood by 6 goals.
Benny, why do you hate Clarko? Why do you hate Clarko, Benny?
Because I think he's been completely out of touch with the club for a while. I think hasn't been a good coach for a long time. And then, with all the racism stuff, it took his mind off the job and he took a year off and then just hasn't come back the same. He's past it. He's not a good coach anymore.
I tend to agree with that in a way. I do tend to agree with that in a way because I've noticed him. He's not the old Clarko that he was, all hot, hot blooded and really.
Like he was at Hawthorn. Yeah.
Yeah, like he was at Hawthorn. He's just like he's going through the motions. He's only there, but I really, I like him to coach the next year, but I really don't. I'm not looking forward to him if they give him an extended contract. Or what they should be doing right now is talking to someone like John Longmire and saying, Johnny, stay out of football. We'll let Clarko see out another 12 months, his contract, and you're in. That's what I reckon should happen.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times, was it 22 or 23? He just looked tired in the press conferences, just didn't look like a leader, didn't look like someone who cared that much.
Yeah.
And I actually think David Noble was an okay coach, but after the Horn Francis thing and all that, and the younger players not really responding to him that well, but I think he would have been all right had he been given a bit of a chance.
He got the arse after we lost to Collingwood when we were up by 10 goals at the
G.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Next week, he got the arse.
Would you take Simpson? You like Simpson as your next coach?
No.
Well,
Premiership player?
No.
He's got a track record.
I don't rate him. I
look at it this way. Realistically, you've got to go back a bit in time. where you had Mick Malthouse coach West Coast. Then he went to Collingwood. He got him into 2 grand finals, and they had shit teams.
Oh yeah, fucking oath. I agree.
That's what you call a coach.
Yeah.
He had a shit team. Collingwood weren't good in 201, wherever they played those years.
We were a team of battlers, and we still nearly won a grand.
Exactly.
Mm.
For me with Clarko, I'm on the way still.
Mm.
Because remember, the club was in disarray. His first year, that was a blowout. And all he's done so far is gel everything together at the club level, board level, everything like that. Now, just give him a because he's only really coached for 3 years. This is his 3rd year. So give him a bit of time. And just remember, he's coaching a side that's that young. They're all draftees. So just give him a bit of time, yeah? I reckon he can pull something out of the bag. I haven't thrown it out where get rid of him. But people don't like him. People want to get rid of him. Mate, we can get rid of him and get another coach, and the club goes disastrous again. Can't afford to do that.
Look what happened to Carlton, though. Carlton's turned it round.
Oh.
Yeah, Carlton turned it. But you've got to look at Carlton. Carlton's got a good side. They're not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not 1-7.
Playing bad.
Hey,
yeah.
Bruno, who's coaching him? Who's coaching them?
Huh?
Who's coaching them?
Yeah.
Who's coaching Carlton at the moment?
Oh, don't coach Collingwood.
But he's not going to stay. Wisely, he's not going to stay.
If he's smart, he's not, because Carlton probably will make the final 10.
They got a tough game this week, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think it's only this week, and then after that, they play.
Then they got us after that, after Hawthorn.
Yeah. So after the Hawthorn game, it'll start to die down a bit because they'll lose that one.
Because if they beat Collingwood, that'll be that's the end of Collingwood.
They always have a close game against Collingwood, though, right? Last three or four, yeah.
Collingwood, but Collingwood will lose the next 2 then.
Sorry,
look, man, we're going to fucking belt Carlton. What are you talking?
But even if you look at Voss went in there, got him into the finals and everything. Then he went downhill.
Yeah,
that he's just gone up and then went straight down. Clarko's come in and we're going up slowly. There's a big difference.
Mick,
There's literally a big difference.
I told you about Voss last year. Remember when I said when he went to England with Ange Postecoglou and he was pissing around there, I said, this guy's not focused. And it all went down from there.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't rate Voss. I didn't rate Voss at Brisbane either. I don't know why they got him in the first place. And he went for the Collingwood job, and Graham Wright didn't rate him. It's why he picked Craig McRae over him.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him because I thought he was shit at it. With the side he had at Brisbane, then I thought he was shit when he was coaching them.
Graham Wright was pretty weak on that whole thing this year.
His ideas are old. His game plan and ideas are they're just not in step with the modern game.
Well, the modern game, if you really look at it, looks like an under-12s. Everybody's trying to get a kick in one area.
Yeah, it's boring as shit.
It's not like the old days where they're all separated and it was like one-on-one. You either beat your guy or you got done. Now you got 20 players, 40 players sitting on top of each other. And then they get it. Like you watch it on TV, get it, kick it to the forward line. There's no one there. They have to turn around and do a U-turn.
Who was that guy that was drunk on the ground for Carlton? What was his name?
Oh, that's
the brother to
Hollands.
Hollands.
Yeah.
Voss had to deal with all that, and that was all nonsense. And then Graham Wright had to deal with that, and that was pretty bad. That was poor the way Carlton did that whole thing.
But honestly, did no one even smell the liquor on him?
Well, that's
the players
allegedly.
did.
Allegedly.
Are they saying it was alcohol or was it something else?
Because I thought it was more the other than
drugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. His own
it was off his tree.
His own brother knows what he's like. Want his own brother to go up to him and pull him out.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, his dad should know as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Hollands played for Richmond.
Yeah. With Carlton, all right. Fraser, he's not going to fucking stick around there. He knows the story at Carlton.
He's smart.
If he drops 3 or 4 games in a row, they fucking turn on each other over there. Carlton is run by a whole bunch of fucking coterie groups that are all trying to get fucking power in the club. They're all against each other. Off the field, it's an absolute basket case.
Who's there now? Is Kernahan still there?
No, I think he is in some capacity.
No,
he's not. No.
I know that for a fact.
I don't even know he's there now.
Yeah. But yeah, so Fraser, he saw the whole thing that went down with Voss. He knows what the deal is. He'll stick around for the rest of the year, and then they'll pick up fucking Longmire or some shit.
Yeah, it's all going to be different next year, and it's probably the best winning streak for a new coach. But yeah, he knows that's not going to last.
Yeah.
Well, I think if he's smart enough, he wouldn't take the job anyway.
Yeah.
Because he could show his little record there, continue on, and then go for one. Because if he goes for that and they turn into shit, he'll never get a job again.
That's right, Terry. It's the Florina Social Club. That's our cousin. That's our cousin Terry, Taz. And Theo's listening in as well.
Hey, is there any non-Greeks in it?
Well, what do we got on that?
Cut was all Italians, wasn't it?
I'd like to say, I'm going to do something. It's only for them. Some of you guys wouldn't understand this, but I'm going to show me other cousins there that we just came on, so they can see, and they'll love this. That there.
Yeah, I love it, mate.
See if they respond to that.
That's Alexander the Great tattoo, yeah? Yeah. Okay, now.
The son.
Hey, we've got to be careful, mate. Ben's Albanian, mate. You know?
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with
Albanians? You got to watch out. You got to watch out with those cunts, mate. They're a bit.
Only if I don't like it.
Kill you, mate.
Only if I don't like it.
Kill you,
mate. Help Greece.
If I'm your friend, it's good. Like I'm the best friend ever.
Now, the Albanians help Greece. They're the only ones that work in Greece. The Greeks don't work in Greece. Only the
Albanians need
Albanians
to make the World Cup.
Wasn't Alexander's father named Philip? I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
King
that's
Philip of
correct.
Greece.
Yeah. And you know who their descendants are? The Dacos boys. There you go,
That's
mate.
Right. That's right.
And me and Taz.
And
They're
Alexander named every conquered fucking city after himself, and then no one knew where any fucking thing was in the world. It was all named Alexandria.
Yeah, he named every city Alexandria. Mate. Yeah.
Hey, just on Mick, can I ask you just on Dacos, right? Peter Dacos. I would say that probably a lot of people might forget how good he is. Like everyone remembers, like he would kick goals from the boundary and stuff. Probably the premiership, but he actually won a few best and fairest, and he kicked like 600 goals, right?
Yeah.
Fucking oath, man.
So probably
was.
as
He
good
was
as anyone in his time.
He started off as a midfielder too. He got an injury, and then he sort of moved into the forward line. So if he didn't get that injury, he probably would have played midfield a lot of his career instead.
Yeah, and I remember when I was a kid that they brought out those Dacos footies, the ones that taught you how to kick. So he obviously had an impact on the culture.
He invented the dribble kicks goals. He invented
probably the boundary line kicks too.
Yeah. Now everybody kicks them.
Yeah. In 1990, he kicked 97 goals, man, as a small forward in a premiership year. And who was it? Did Longmire kick 98 and win the Coleman
against Collingwood? He couldn't get it.
Yeah, he couldn't get the 100. Yeah, asshole.
There you go.
Was that big
He kept missing, mate. Yeah, they were trying to find him, but he kept fucking missing, mate.
I think it was 2-9 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that was.
Longmire's last game was a premiership.
Yep.
Yes.
When he got
Do you
hit in
just
the head
rate
with
him
the
as a
ball.
coach? Do you just rate Longmire as a coach?
We should take him now, if he wants it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a good defensive coach.
Yeah. Is he actively looking for a job?
Probably not.
Is he putting himself out there? Yeah.
He's been coaching for a lot of years, so probably not.
I think Matt said it in the chat earlier. That's what Collingwood needs. Collingwood needs an assistant coach that was once a successful coach, because it seems now Fly with all these, he's got all these assistants are kind of like newbies, or they haven't coached, seniors, and it's kind of like he's running the show, and he's got no one that can kind of like
pull him back,
pull him back a bit, yeah. So I'd love to have someone like we've got no one, man.
Of course, you put on assistant coaches. They used to coach cricket. Skipworth. He's from the cricket. He's from Australian cricket, mate. They brought him in there. Skipworth.
Skipworth played AFL. It wasn't very good, but
we had Lepage. That's the only one. But apart from that, we've got Goldsack, who's coaching the forward.
I hated Lepage as a coach.
Who else we got there, mate? Fucking
Boyd from the Bulldogs.
Boyd from Bulldogs. Heppel from Essendon. Like you see other teams, mate. There's an experienced bloke there that's been around. That like if Chris Scott if he can handle having Buckley in the box with him, fucking helping him out, then what's so good about Fly, mate?
But the difference is Chris Scott's a lot more different than most coaches. He's not going to take. He'll say something, but if you don't like it, he'll just tell him straight out. You've seen in the game when he had a shot at him on the field about the defence. So he's completely, he runs everything, and he's there to do a job. And if he doesn't do it, he doesn't do it.
But if you notice something about Chris Scott, since he got handed a premiership team from Blight, all right, he got handed
from Bomber Thompson.
From Bomber Thompson, sorry. And he won a flag in his first year with a good side. Since then, have they ever started from the bottom and got a team up? He hasn't done that yet, because they've done well with their recruiting.
Well, they won a flag in 22.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Well, they did win a flag in 22.
2011.
Yeah, but
22.
but he was saying that they've never gone down. They've always been up there.
Oh, okay,
yeah, but there's a reason for that, because they're not rebuilding ever.
No.
I don't think you need to go down to stay. Like you might go down to 8th or 9th sometimes, but I don't think you need to go down to the bottom 4 to get back up again.
And any coach that talks about rebuilding, you should run.
Yeah. But what you don't also forget to understand is that Geelong were the ones that started the recruiting players and back-ending contracts. Back-ending contracts. They'll pay them less in the first 3 or 4 years and pay them most of their money in their last 3 or 4 years of contract to allow them to play with the current list to keep them under the salary cap. Now other clubs have now woken up to this, and Hawthorn's being one. They're doing exactly what Geelong's doing. And you say, how can they get all these players? Well, they don't pay them as much in the first couple of years. Essendon go the opposite. They go and give that muppet that we gave him, Mackay.
And Mackay, yeah.
1.7 million. They pay him 1.7 million the first 2 years, and now he's on maybe 800,000. How are you going to get players in if you're going to front end the contract? That's what Geelong were good at.
Essendon's got problems everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Like Zach Merritt trained at North Melbourne, for fuck's sake.
I don't know why they went up.
Yeah, he did too.
I didn't rate him at North Melbourne.
Every single time I hear his name, there's always the footage on Anzac Day where he's basically was it Anderson that kicked the goal in the goal square, and Ben Mackay's in the back pocket just clapping him.
Oh yeah.
Every time I hear that name, I can't not see that play.
Was he a spud? He was an absolute spud at North as well, wasn't he?
Mackay.
Yep.
Yep.
You must have fucking hated him. Yeah.
It wasn't hate. He just doesn't know how to read the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got no idea how to read the play.
Yeah, can't
They're
kick.
playing him forward. They're playing him forward at the moment.
Yeah, because he can't defend.
Yeah.
Question from the chat. How did cousin Taz end up as a North supporter?
Because I'll tell you how. Back in 75, right, the grand final.
Mate, you sound like Sam Kekovich.
Yeah, back in 75 was the grand final. That was the first year. No, it wasn't. It was a 75. Or was it 70? No, 75. When it was the first televised colour.
It was.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Prior to
Kekovich
that,
wasn't
when I
part of the
used to
team
watch-
photo.
Sorry.
Kekovich wasn't part of the team photo. Anyway, go on. Yep.
No,
Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct. He wasn't in there. And prior to that, it was all on black and white. So I'm watching football when Collingwood's playing North. Which one's Collingwood? Which one's North? Because it's in black and white. Same with Hawthorn. If you played Hawthorn, it's black and white. You couldn't tell. And then when the colour came into it, because I'm Greek, got Greek background, and it was a colour grand final, that's when I started to understand football. I'm going to follow North Melbourne.
Blue and white. Did you get that?
Oh yeah, the flag. Yeah, of course. Yep.
Yeah.
And you look back now and you think, I fucked up, mate. Huh?
Well, I wasn't going to be a Pondian like you.
I've got a trivia question. Josh Braith's first game in footy,
2000.
who was it against?
Just who?
Josh Braither. When he
It
played
would have
for
been round
Collingwood.
one against Hawthorn, maybe. Yeah.
No idea.
Anyway, look,
Probably
this is,
North.
I thought this was his first game. It could have been one of his first games, but he was the #1 draft pick, and he played against North in one of his early games. I thought it was his first. It was probably his second or third game. But do you guys remember when fucking Archer and David King were all over him, like fucking sledging him? Do you guys remember that? He was like a kid. He was like 18 years old. I went after him.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do.
Was it a
remember
day
that
match
now.
or a night match?
Yes.
We don't know.
I can't remember.
Would
It
have
would have
been
been
a
round
Friday
6
night.
or round 21.
When we were playing Friday nights. That's when we would have been one of those.
Yeah, because we invented Friday nights.
Oh,
That's
here
right.
we go.
Yeah.
Here
Hey, we did. No one wanted to play them.
Yep, that's right.
We
Everybody
invented it,
was-
and then Collingwood started crying like they do, and they're favourites with the AFL, and they said, "Here, you can have it."
No worries. All right. Taz, why is
Yes.
David King a dickhead?
Oh, I'll
The
tell you
Collingwood
why.
one or the North one?
The North
Oh,
one.
I'll tell you why David King's a dickhead. He hates wogs. I know that. Simply because it was an incident. I used to know a good friend of mine named Michael Sinney. He used to play.
Yeah.
He played at Collingwood under 19s,
Yeah.
and then he didn't get when the under 19s got disbanded in the AFL. He went and played for Paran. So he's playing at Paran, and it was the Liston medal. He had a gun season that time, and the favourite for the Liston medal was David King. And it came to the last round, and David King was in front by one vote, and Michael Sinney was second, one vote behind him. Now, Mick tells me this story. He says, Taz, that last game, the second last game, I done my ankle. So I got jabbed for the last game, and I only had probably 20 possessions or so. And when they started reading the votes out, everybody thought that David King was going to win, and it came to our game, and they gave me 2 votes, and I won it by 1 vote. And David King turned around, looked at me, and called me a fucking wog.
Ooh.
And since then, from that, and I've seen snippets of that when I used to go to the club. I hate him. I can't stand him. I can't. Great player. He was a very good player in his day, but I can't stand him because the guy is so racist.
Do you know who else is allegedly? Tony
Allegedly.
Lockett.
Tony Lockett.
Yeah,
Really?
according to Liberatore. Yeah,
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
I think it was
That
a
wouldn't
90s
surprise
game.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise
Well,
me.
looks like I'm the only Aussie here then.
Mate. No. The only Aussie Sean, mate. Voidoid, John Ferrara, he's a Spags. We've got 2 Greeks and then 2 Greeks, 1 Albanian, and Shawnee, he's the only Skippy the Bush Kangaroo, mate, amongst us here, mate.
Shawnee.
Everyone was born here, though, right?
Ultimate greatness. That's his real name, Sean.
Yeah.
All right. Wayne Carey. All right.
Oh, fucking legend.
Legend, even though he destroyed your club.
Hey,
Look back on the Wayne Carey.
That's all I live off now is the 90s.
Yeah.
Just, we haven't had any good years really after that.
The Duck as a player, one of the 2 greatest players to ever play the game in my mind that I've seen.
For North or
Lee Matthews, the other one, right?
You're going to say Ablett the other?
Ablett didn't win as many games off his boot as what Wayne Carey did, right? So Ablett, I put him in the top 5, but I wouldn't put him up there with Lee Matthews and
Can I
Wayne
add another
Carey.
name?
Yep, go for it.
Can I add another name? Chris
Mm.
Judd.
Yeah, go.
Who's
Chris Judd.
I
I don't know, man.
don't know.
You don't know?
If you're going to say Chris Judd, I might as well say Ben Cousins because you're throwing a non-baller
Well, on his
there,
day, but not overall.
Yeah.
But Chris Judd was consistent for 2 clubs, like smashed it.
Yes, he
Brownlows,
was.
everything.
He was.
Yeah.
In
a tight space, you couldn't stop him.
In terms of greatest players, that's a hard conversation because they play in different positions. But so you have to compare apples with apples. But I think that I'm always comfortable with Wayne Carey being the one that's usually brought up.
Yeah.
On the field, yeah.
Yeah, because he always had 2 or 3 on him, and he still beat them.
But you can also talk about someone like Tony Lockett. You remember he played in a team used to get belted week in, week out by 10 goals plus, and he'll kick 10 goals in that game. Still,
100%.
he did that for his whole career.
Yeah, he was good. You got to mention even Dunstall.
Yeah. But when you look at Lee Matthews, 700 goals from forward pocket, and he used to play on the ball too. You don't find those, mate. They don't grow on trees, those sort of players, yeah?
What about
Wayne
fullbacks?
Carey was good because Wayne Carey was just you wanted him to win the game for you, he'll be there most times than not. Essendon hates him. They hate him with a passion because he used to play with them all the time.
Yeah. Did Archer and Steve-O ever make up with Carey?
No.
Or are they still
No.
Definitely.
No.
Stevens definitely not, and Archer doesn't want to be friends
Not
with him,
even
but they've
Archer.
run into each
Not
other.
even Archer.
They've run into each other a few
even
times.
No. Steve-O's a Shepparton boy.
Yeah.
Anthony Stevens from Shep.
The whole team should have backed him up. They didn't.
Well, who never backed him up?
In that game in 2003, he made North look completely stupid, and they should have destroyed him. The whole team should have gone after him. That was
I agree. I agree with you there.
Yeah. Dean Laidley just should have.
I've met
didn't want
the
to get
guy
involved.
3 times. He's a prick. I can't stand him, Wayne Carey.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Person. Same with Corey McKernan. Can't stand him as a person.
Why? What's McKernan? McKernan comes across as a nice guy.
Corey McKernan.
What's he done? What did he do?
I've met him.
Yeah.
And the way he came across to me, like a real asshole.
Yeah.
So I didn't like him.
I've met him too, mate. It's because you're Greek. Don't worry about it. You just got to get over that stuff.
I don't worry about that. I just want him to win games. As footballers, fantastic. Anthony,
Mick, can I put another question here, Mick?
Yep.
Fixed up Gary for you guys in the 2000 and in the prelim in 2003. He played in that.
What was that?
Kerry played in those prelims that Adelaide made in that around the time we were playing Brisbane in those grand finals.
Yeah. He was on his last legs. Yeah.
He played a semi-final against Brisbane. Yeah.
Did he play in
got kicked out
2003 in the final series?
Yeah.
And did he play in the prelim?
They didn't make the prelim.
Mate. Didn't we played Adelaide in one of those finals? I thought.
Yeah, the semi-final, Brisbane beat Adelaide.
No, Pies. think the Pies played Adelaide in either 02
Oh,
or 03.
02, when Didak kicked that goal in the last quarter.
Yeah.
So no, Kerry was out in 2002, didn't play at all anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
What was that question you're going to say?
I'll just an interesting question, like because everyone debates the best players all the time.
Yeah.
Who's the most important player that isn't necessarily the best player of all time? If that makes sense.
The most.
Are you talking about position, or are you talking about
Probably just someone that you can't live without in the team.
Oh, right, okay.
That does like the 1%ers, does all the hard shit, and does Glenn Archer type, I guess. Shin burn of the century, sure. What about Collingwood? What would you say?
It'll have to be Darren Mullane.
Mullane, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agree with that.
Yeah. And Bruzzy's the current Mullane. He's the closest to a Mullane that we've
Oh my God, we're going to hear about this play.
yeah, we're going to talk about Bruz again. What? You reckon he should have got suspended last week? Are you going to be that woke and say that?
Michael, are you putting him in Mullane's category?
Taz, I said he's the closest thing to Mullane since Mullane.
Gavin Brown.
Yes.
Gavin Brown.
What, one game?
Gavin Brown as well. Yeah, he was tough. Fucking hell. But that nickname Rowdy for Brown was like sarcastic because he wasn't rowdy. He was a quiet, unassuming type of guy that just went at it hard, kind of thing. But Bruzzy, man, come on, man.
What about Buzz?
Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember when Archer played his first season?
Archer
in 92. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when he played?
Yeah.
Me.
Rough.
Me.
Yeah. Oh, anybody. Because when I first saw him, I thought he was a dud.
I started following in 93 and Modra tailed him up, kicked 10 against him.
Mate, I couldn't. He was dropping marks, this and that. You wouldn't have thought he would have made it. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he'd become a champion.
He'd probably agree.
Yeah. I've got a question for you. Who named Nathan Buckley Fig Jam?
Himself.
He probably would have.
Heath Scotland, I would say.
No, who? No.
Was it the North Melbourne players?
Football Club. It was the North Melbourne Football Club, the players.
Because he didn't want to go there. Is that why?
That was
he was heading there. You just took him off us.
He got drafted. North picked him, and then he Collingwood wanted to get his hands on him, so they found a clause in the AFL law to allow him. That North Melbourne were, I think, we breached something. We breached something with the trade, and he was forced to go to Brisbane, and then Collingwood done a deal with Brisbane. You can play at Brisbane for 1 year, but then you're going to come to us after that.
Yeah.
He should have been at North.
Yeah, he would have been.
Yeah, because apparently Collingwood did the same with Michael Voss, but he didn't agree to it.
Yeah, Voss is from Queensland, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I'm very certain Michael Voss was interviewed. Like, this was years ago, because he'd always he had this like thing where he spoke about how he's like an 18-year-old, and he had the contract offer for like Collingwood and everything. So this is going to be like so awesome, and he would have been. I don't know if we would have got him and Buckley, but he was having a similar path to Buckley. But he ultimately didn't take it because he didn't want to go because of the money. He wanted to back it in himself. So that's why he stayed at Brisbane in the end. Or at least that's what he says.
And now there's another player now treading the same path as Buckley. Jason Horne-Francis. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be like Buckley. It's all about him, mate. It's all about him.
But a lot of those players back in the early 90s didn't want to go play for the Bears, like Chalmers and the Crows, McGuinness, McDermott, and all that. But some of them got fined for not wanting to do what the AFL wanted them to do. It's really weird back then.
Yeah, Chalmers.
I don't know how Buckley got through. Yeah,
we got in trouble with Chalmers, and then he had to stand out of football.
Yep,
out of league football, and he ended up coming back to play for the Crows, but about 3 years later.
Yep, and then Port after that. Yep,
he wasn't very good. He didn't turn out.
Yeah,
he had much high.
Massive raps on him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buckley with a flag.
Almost.
Yeah, as an assistant
Almost.
coach.
Buckley won for Port Magpies before the AFL the year before, didn't
Oh, yeah. Actually, they're the
Oh, the real
Magpies.
Collingwood. Is that the real Collingwood colours?
Yeah, that's the real
Yeah.
Magpies.
Yeah.
They're the real Magpies.
Yeah.
Ask
We played
Danny
them last
Maguire.
No
week.
worries, mate.
Played them last week, John. We're not
They
playing
wore it
them
last week, didn't they?
this week.
Against Adelaide.
Yeah, you guys were talking about the 96 premiership before, the Gold Cup.
Yes.
You know why, everyone else besides Taz knows why we got the Gold Cup, right?
I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Why is it a Gold Cup?
Really?
100 years
year-
anniversary.
100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, big
That's
fuck,
what you got
man.
about 100 years for.
You happened to win. You
Oh,
happened
you're
to
still
win the
jealous
flag when it
about
was
it.
the 100 years. Who cares, man?
100 years.
It's very unique.
100 years,
mate.
mate.
Yeah, but do you have one?
Yes.
No, we don't. But we've got
That's
16.
it. That's
fucking
what I'm talking
silver.
about.
That's all that matters, mate.
I've even got a
Right.
replica of the Gold Cup.
Yeah, he should.
would've
He
been
should have a. He actually should have a broadcast against whoever he won against in the grand final. Not
Yeah.
actually the side that beat him in the grand final
Yeah.
twice. Matter of fact, we
that's
won
the worst.
night one, so that's three.
Yeah.
3 times we played you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Should be
should.
embarrassed. Should be embarrassed.
For a few
When
decades.
the game's there to be won, it's a very important game. Collingwood can't beat us.
Who knows?
Mate, when's the last time you beat us, Taz?
Who was the person
Seriously,
that
man.
said? Who was it? It's on this podcast said that in the 90s, Collingwood won more games than North.
No,
They
I
had a-
didn't
they had a good
say-
run against us, yeah,
I didn't
for
say
sure.
more. I said
Yeah.
we had a decent decent record. Like we had pretty good games in the 90s. Considering you were belting a lot of other sides, we
We felt sorry for you.
seemed to hold our own against you a bit in the 90s.
Can I tell you where it started? Is anyone interested in that? Or
Yeah, go for it.
Go.
well, you mentioned in '93 McAdam kicked 9, right?
Yes.
At Victoria Park and destroyed Gayfer. And that's
Yeah.
when Tony Shaw put the ball into his face.
Yes.
They played a Foster's Cup match the year after, and McAdam put the ball in the face of Shane Watson, I think it was. And then Bradley Payne kicked the winning goal after that. And then we smashed them in 95. And then Collingwood just had a vendetta against us ever since. And then 96, 97, they played well. 99, they almost beat us. 2000, they beat us, I think. So, yeah. It's a good
Didn't we
rivalry.
beat
And then,
North in a prelim?
uh,
In
Yeah, that
79?
was back in 79.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about the 70s.
Yeah, 79, you beat us in a prim. I was at that game.
But since the 90s, I
bet
don't
you-
think we've played you in a final, have we? From memory.
No.
I don't think so.
Primary final? Yeah,
Well,
we did. We made 2.
Not in the.
Not against
Yeah, we
Collingwood.
made 2, not against Collingwood, no.
Yeah, we're talking about Collingwood.
We haven't played just in a final in the 2000s.
90s.
Until now. Yeah. Because he's never make it. That's why.
No, because yous aren't worthy.
All right.
See? Even he said it. See that?
We even won the
He
last
said.
flag. We even won the last flag in the 19th century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, well, what's
See? Now I'm starting to get good feelings again.
Well, don't bring up
We won the
98.
Gold Cup.
Talk about the
We
war.
win the important grand finals, mate. They've got meaning. It goes down in history.
Is there a game you guys can't watch except for the 18
We
grand
actually-
final?
Sorry.
It's not that I can't watch it. I
again,
just don't care. Like if you lose, like why would you go out of your way to watch it?
Like,
Well,
what's a
I-
hard game to watch though? Like the 98 grand final for us is like shit. I can't.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
one a hard
Nah.
game to watch.
Fuck
Two
that
goals,
Bill
12,
Murphy.
2 goals, 12 in the third quarter.
Yeah, just the way we played was terrible, and the comeback game against Essendon as well, probably.
I don't know.
You know
if there
what,
is
Mick?
one.
We actually beat North in a prelim to go to the 1958 grand final as well.
There you go.
The most embarrassing game I've ever witnessed North play was when I took my wife and my kids for the first time to an AFL game at the G. We were playing Essendon. We were 10 goals up in the first quarter against Essendon.
The comeback
Kicked
game.
the first goal in
Yeah.
the second quarter, so we were up by 11 goals, and we ended up losing that game.
That
kicked
was
the
a
first-
really fascinating game of football.
Yeah. Best of all time, probably.
I've never seen one like it before or since.
Yeah.
And there was no Carey in that game, was there?
What's that?
No.
Carey was out that
no
game.
Mick Martin either.
Yeah.
That
All right,
was insane.
I got a statement here from cousin Theo. All right, you guys are fucking like you talk about like he's successful off the field of that. Why are you selling your games? Your home games, you're playing in Perth against Freo and West. Why? But why do you need to do that?
We're smart. We're
Because we're
smart.
sick of hearing.
It's not smart, man.
No, we're sick of hearing of you, Mike, complaining that you're paying us all the time.
Yeah.
So we just go out and get our own money.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's not bothering us because we're not one of those top sides. When we start to win and we're top side, yes, then it will start to bother the supporters. But at the moment, no. We're making money out of it.
Yeah. Have you got a Mad Mick story? Mad Mick, the North Melbourne supporter, the Ranger.
I haven't seen him at the North Melbourne games for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mate, he used to go, he'd go up to you at Epping Pub and like you'd be sitting there having a drink. And
is that the red-headed guy?
Yeah.
Big, massive Ranger will come up to you.
Yeah.
He's scary as fuck. Who do you barrack for? And you just look at him and you just say, North. Because you know he's a North supporter, mate. I'm not going to say I'm very for Collingwood. He would have fucking eaten me alive, mate.
So you don't wear the Guernsey then?
He wears the jumper everywhere. You never see him with any other jumper.
That's the one Bruno and his mates chased out of Collingwood.
What are you talking about?
When they played, North Melbourne played Collingwood, Bruno and his mates were chasing him because you know how he is, North Melbourne. Yeah. They're going to belt him up.
Yeah.
Right. Typical Collingwood supporters.
He was harmless.
So I told him that he's not all there.
Yeah, that's right.
Bit extreme.
All right. Don't paint us all under that brush, man. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm going to paint you all under the brush, mate.
Why? What about you? What about Collingwood's famous supporter, the pedophile?
Oh yeah.
I don't mention.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him, mate.
Eddie Maguire.
It seems like that Collingwood he gets off.
No, we did what the ancient
Tribunal still gets off.
Never heard of him, mate.
So the last that happened to him was the judge let him off and he went up to Queensland, yeah?
Is that what happened?
To Joffrey, yeah, about 20
minutes. I thought it moved permanently to Fiji.
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, to get away from all this.
We did what the ancient Romans used to do to undesirables. We just basically scratched his name out of history.
Like Chris Bentley. Did Collingwood make a statement about him at all?
No, we just pretended that it never happened, mate. We just pretend he never existed, mate.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the club's Twitter account still follows him too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
He was once Eddie Maguire's best mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally had apparently they had each other's contact numbers.
Yeah.
No, we don't muck around. We don't muck around. We take the garbage out when it's time to take the garbage out.
Yeah, and he's talking about Wayne Carey.
Yeah. Well, is that Collingwood's worst person, do you think?
Oh, no, there's a few others.
Oh, Des Tuddenham's not great.
I've met him.
Des Tuddenham went to prison and that, but that's kind of like for cool stuff, like belting someone in a pub or something.
David Dench went to prison.
We had Barry Cable. There's that.
Yeah.
Well, he's been acquitted.
Yeah. Hey, I'll give you one now. You should all fucking shut up. Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is, and I'll give you the story. All right. I've come to work and I saw John at Smoker, and I go, John, have you heard the news about North Melbourne, about a former North Melbourne player? And John's like, no, I haven't.
I know where you're going,
man. This is like when it happened.
He was your assistant coach.
Danny Lately.
Danielle, the junkyard dog.
Yeah.
Still looks the same.
Who would have thought, but anyway.
Yeah. And
and what? What do you want me to
he's a
say?
premiership
Tough
player.
player though. Tough
He's
player.
a premiership player. Oh, by the way, we're going talking about women's football. We're going 3-peat, mate. Undefeated for 3 years. We're going to be soon. This year, next year, next season.
Thought Lately was a really good coach.
But no one gives a fuck about that, Tess.
Well,
Hey,
we do.
the only reason we get here give a fuck about it, we actually get to hear the theme song.
Yeah.
It's not the best thing.
That's the only time we hear the theme song.
Yeah. They're gonna go
Did
again
you like
another undefeated season.
Did you like Laidley as a coach?
Nope.
No.
Oh, really?
Nah.
You just say that
Especially with the
now.
media.
You say that now.
Nah,
mate.
it's not-
I just loved him, mate. That's all I heard back in the day. Oh, the junkyard dog.
Laidley got the job. You know why? Because Laidley got the job over John Longmire. That's why John Longmire left and went to Sydney for that reason.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. If we had taken John Longmire, we probably would have won some flags. Now, that's probably what's going to stop John Longmire maybe coming back to coach North, because he's probably got that in the back of his head. I hope not. But, yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Have you seen Laidley's documentary?
No,
No.
I haven't.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you haven't seen it. You got to watch it.
No.
It's on Stan, I think.
Yeah. I've seen when they interviewed him once. Was it on Current Affair or something like that? Would they've done that?
Yeah, I've seen all that with the cops.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
all
good.
I've seen.
It's the
So-
North Melbourne culture.
Hang on. So he's dressed as a woman, but he's got a girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
no.
work that out.
No, more than that. He's gone further, I think.
Oh, he's got rid of it.
No, at least
But the thing is,
here.
but
Yeah.
no
No,
one
I'm trying
talks
to work out
about.
if he's a lesbian.
But no one
Yeah.
talks about. But no one talks about
'Cause
that.
I'm a lesbian. I love women, but I'm not going to dress as one.
I think he did half of it, from what I understand.
Well, he's got
Yeah,
half
it's
an
about-
arm.
You're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
Or
So
Mal-
the-
No
Mal's-
one talks about
Mal's
how he
not
was
sure.
smashed off his head, man, on fucking ice or something.
Yes.
That,
Yes.
you know,
yeah.
and he was.
Mate, He was doing that at the club
Yeah.
when he was coaching.
Mate,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing that at the club because I spoke
Yeah.
to somebody at the club that's very high.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention names, but yeah, that's what I was saying.
Name your sources, mate.
Yeah. Name
Come
names.
on. Who are you,
Nah.
Caro? Fucking
Nah,
tell us your
this-
sources, mate.
This source is a legend, mate. There's no way.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
dead
he-
set legend. Dead set legend.
I could tell you a
Well,
lot
it
of
doesn't
stories.
surprise
About, I could tell you a lot of stories about Collingwood near the Sanctum, but I'm not going to give
We're
away my
squeaky clean,
source.
mate.
I'm not going to give away my source because he's a very good friend of mine. Part of the Rat
that-
Pack. That's all I'm going to say.
Part of the Rat Pack. Swanee,
Yeah.
Didac, Heath Shaw.
Come on, who was the halfback flanker?
The halfback flanker.
Yeah.
Andy Johnson.
Yes, that's
Oh,
it.
BJ. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since when are we calling him BJ? That's the first I've heard Benny Johnson be named that.
Well, he's Taz's mate. Is that what you call him?
No, it's not. That's not what I'm talking about.
No. Oh.
No, I'm not talking about him.
I mean, with what we were talking
Oh,
about earlier in the day.
You're talking about Heath Shaw.
No. No.
He's not
Oh,
going to.
everybody went quiet.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
disclose.
I'm trying to understand what's going on.
It was one of the Rat Pack, but I'm not going to disclose the person's name.
Well, there's only 6 of them, so it's got.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, look, they got up to heaps of shit, but they won flags, mate. So who cares, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you win flags, you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why Malthouse was good, mate. He knew who the party animals were. He left them alone. He knew who the nerds were, like Pendles and all that. He treated them all differently, and he got results, mate. That's why he's one of the best, mate, Malthouse.
Mhm.
Why was Pagan so good?
Why? Because
Yeah.
it was just you know what Pagan was? Pagan's the type. He's like that. What they got in Premier League soccer. In Premier League soccer,
Yeah.
there's no coaches; they're managers.
Just realized my mic was off.
They know how to manage. They know how to manage egos and personalities and all that. It was not about coaching, and he knew how to get the best out of them all. That's why. And because he had him through the under-19s and took him through, he actually left the under-19s because he applied for the job at North. They didn't give him the job. Went to Essendon, wins the reserve grand final there, and he comes back to us the next year after they gave the shim of the arse. And lo and behold, so he's a good player, managed players' egos and all that. He knew he was good at that.
I'd say he found everybody their right spot as well. Like Craig Scholl, for example, was playing halfback and he went full forward at the end of his career. Carey went back a few times later in his career. So his tactics were good.
So what happened to him? I know Carlton had they stripped them some picks and whatever else, but what happened to him at Carlton? Why couldn't he get them a little bit competitive?
Well, Kudafiti said that the game plan was outdated, essentially.
Yeah.
And I think Favola said that too.
Like Michael said earlier, Carlton's the only club left in the AFL that's got a coterie. And the coterie runs the club. Collingwood got rid of their coterie. Essendon got rid of their coterie. Carlton still got their coterie. All these big, high, Matheson, Pratts, back in Elliott, back in the days. All those people.
Elliott was good for the club.
Much say. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
I thought John Elliott was good for the club.
Yeah.
No, I spoke to Pagan. Pagan said it was the worst decision he ever made. He went there and didn't realise how much of a shambles the club was.
Yeah, because of that. Because the coteries.
And then you lose your first two picks.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you got yourself into?
Yeah. Bolton didn't do anything. Teague didn't do anything. Pagan didn't do anything. Malthouse didn't do anything.
Their hierarchies are the problem.
Malthouse would have Carlton what he did at Collingwood.
And that's why Fraser won't stick around, mate. He knows what it's all about, mate. He'll be out of there.
I think the issue with Carlton as well is that they never, because they've never really entered the modern era. Like the way that they won flags, they're still trying to do it in a way. Like still think that they can go and grab whatever they need, like they used to when they used to raid the Sandful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they were just paying players under the table back then, weren't they?
You even got Mick Gatto in the coterie too. What else do you want?
No, Mick Gatto's Collingwood, mate.
Hey?
Mick Gatto barracks for Collingwood.
I thought he was Carlton.
Who is he associated with in the AFL?
Oh, he's not I don't know, but I heard he barracks for Collingwood.
Michael Gardner, probably.
I thought it was a Carlton, mate. Italians nominee Tains Barry for Collingwood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Exactly.
Rocker. Sav Rocker.
Yeah. Well,
but
he's a reservoir boy from my part of town.
Yeah.
Lakeside, went to the same school as me.
Yeah. Why did Sav Rocker leave anyway?
Collingwood.
I think it was time's up. They wouldn't give him another contract.
Malthouse didn't want him. Malthouse they were grooming Tarrant and Nick Davis and those sorts of guys, and they didn't think there was room for him in the forward line.
And we ended up getting the best Tarrant.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Robbie Tarrant was better than
grand finals. Yeah.
I think
he was better than.
We could have used
Robbie Tarrant was better than Chris.
Yes. What did Chris do at Collingwood?
It was good.
Didn't he get traded out of Collingwood?
Went to
Freo. He came back. He came back and he made another grand final. He came back and
Freo had all the great 90s players.
You have never picked up a full forward since Peter McKenna, mate, that's really done anything for your club, mate. So stop kidding yourself, mate.
600 goals.
If you look at the full forwards you've recruited over the years, Q-Stick. I remember him. You remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, really? Oh, good.
Yeah.
You want me to name some other ones? Dawes?
Yeah.
What about Dawes? He was a good forward, wasn't he? What about you got McShit now.
I actually didn't mind
Dawes.
What about finished top with Dawes?
What about Cloak?
Yeah.
He was a hack.
Travis
Couldn't
Clouse.
kick.
Yeah,
All right, he
couldn't
couldn't kick, Taz, but he was an elite fucking packman.
Kick goals, mate. That's
He
what
could
they
kick
get
from
paid
60.
for. Kick goals.
But Chris
He's
Tarrant
never played
was
anything.
Chris Tarrant was
Keep
a,
on
was a
picking up the wrong. You got who did you say before? Rusco, whatever his name is, Roscoe, whatever he was. He was supposed to be your
Rusling.
next full forward. What happened to him?
Rusling. He's too small.
Ruslan, whatever his name is.
What about
Now you're talking about full
Jack
of
Anthony?
shit. There's another full forward you got. They don't want to come to you.
Meanwhile, you've been fucking killing it, yeah?
Well, we've had better full forwards than Collingwood have.
Has it got you a
Dude,
flag?
man, fucking Ben Brown.
Yeah, he sucks.
Hey, he won a flag at Melbourne.
That's right.
Can't complain.
Not because of him, though.
You're asking for flags. It just didn't have the North in the front of it.
Hey?
No, Pies don't. We struggle. We always have struggled for a big power forward.
Yes,
Hey,
correct. You
John.
always get the wrong one. That's the problem.
You know who got a flag from us? Like one of our forwards went to Adelaide.
Oh, Walsh. Did he?
Not Welsh.
No.
No, but they took him as well. Mark Stevens.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He was a key forward, but he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
If you really look hard enough, if you look at the last, say, 15, 20 years of premiership teams that have won the flags, have a look at what if they had a very good forward line. You'll be surprised that they were all gun forwards they had. You go through the West Coast era. You go through the Adelaide era. You go through the Brisbane era. You go through the North era when we won flags. You have to have key forwards that are doing the work and spreading the load. Otherwise, you ain't going to win a flag.
I don't think that's a big thing in the modern era, though.
Why? Well, Brisbane the last 2 years, what have they done? Look at
Brisbane didn't have big key forwards in their two premierships. They had a couple of young kids, 18 and a 19-year-old, basically, in their forward lines. They had Joe Danaher left.
They spread the load like North did in the 90s. Carey might have kicked 50, 60 goals, but Esky kicked 40 goals. Long Night kicked 30 goals. Your forward line's going to win you the grand final.
No, that's not the conversation. You were talking about power forwards, not just people that kick goals. That's
but they're forwards. They're forwards.
So
Brisbane's forwards last year. Who were their forwards?
In the grand final, Ty Gallup.
Through that season, the premiership season.
Eric Hipwood. Is he a power forward?
Yeah.
No, he's not. No,
probably would count as
well. Is he a key forward? Is he a key forward? Don't worry about power. Is he a key forward?
But that wasn't the conversation. You said power forward, like a dominant power forward. Everyone's got key forwards, whether they're power forwards or not.
I apologise if you heard me say power. I'll just take the power out of it. Key forwards.
Yeah,
even in the 90s, it didn't matter.
We've got key forwards right now. Someone's playing in that position, but the discussion was whether we had really dominant ones or not.
You don't.
Yeah, but I get it. That's the point. Now you're just saying that anyone in the forward line kicking 30 or 40 goals a year is a power forward.
No, I'm talking
Void, mate. Void. You can't win with this cunt, mate. No, you can't win with this guy, Void. Seriously, mate. I've copped this shit for years, man.
In your premiership year in 2023, who are your forwards?
Dan McStay got injured in the prelim, so he didn't play in the grand final. So we had All-Australian fullback Billy Frampton.
That's just the grand final. But I'm saying for the whole season, who are your forwards?
Dan McStay.
So
Elliot was your forward.
Checkers.
Elliot Hill.
Is Dan McStay.
The other guy went to Melbourne that you ripped his head off and got nothing for it.
Yeah. My check. Yeah.
But Taz, what's your argument exactly?
My argument is those key forwards being Mychek, McStay, and Elliot. How many goals did they kick in the premiership year?
Enough to get us there, man.
But every good team will kick goals.
Yeah, but before you just said that 30 or 40 goals a year qualifies. Well, about three of our forwards got at least that much.
What, this year?
No, but you said in the premiership
last year. How many just kicked last year? Your forwards. Key
Well,
forwards.
how do you make a
What about
grand
the year before that?
finals?
Huh?
All right, you're critiquing us, Taz, but you haven't done
I'm
fucking
just
shit
stating
since
facts.
fucking
I'm just stating facts. If you
2000,
look at the
mate.
premiership teams
Hey,
that win the flags
hey,
over the
Mike,
last 20 years.
stay out of this. This is all right. You know, it's good to listen to.
You said the premiership teams that have won the flags over the last 20 years, their forwards have kicked,
20 years.
well, it might be 6 of them kicked 20 or 6 of them kicked 30, but their forwards kicked the goals.
Okay, so how come Geelong should have beat Brisbane last year because they had Jeremy Cameron,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
They were just as good as Brisbane, but Brisbane
On
won the
day.
game. It comes
One
down to
quarter,
that.
essentially.
They had to get there, didn't they?
But Jeremy Cameron should have won them that flag because they had a power forward and Brisbane had a couple of 19-year-olds in the forward line.
It's not based on age. It's based on good forwards that can
And Ty
kick
Gallop
goals.
versus Jeremy Cameron is like they're just the same caliber player, or
No, Jeremy Cameron's a gun. We've got no problem with that.
you're just
But Brisbane
contradicting
had-
yourself.
Brisbane had
Right,
3
mate.
guns. They had a Cameron too.
It's a bit of a weird argument because the top 4 sides, they're all going to kick goals anyway.
It's right. They're coming from a bigger spread if they don't have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Correct.
Otherwise, like Carlton should have been winning flags with Charlie Curnow.
So you haven't answered my question. In 23,
You're not
how many
asking one.
goals did your forwards kick in that season?
Well, which ones?
No, but it was
I'd like to
it wasn't one guy kicking all the goals, Taz. It was a fucking
Collectively.
combination.
Collectively.
Yeah, and
how
that
many
got us
goals?
that got the job done. Who knows? Fuck, I don't know.
By a
But
point.
they got the job done.
You're a diehard Collingwood supporters. You should have all the stats.
And that proves you don't need a power forward because we proved it, mate. We won a flag without a power forward.
But someone
Yeah,
had to kick your goals.
check.
My
Yeah, my check.
You had Elliott.
My check, 47
Bobby Hill.
goals.
I
Elliott,
wouldn't even
31,
call.
Bobby Hill, 33.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call
Did you
Brady Mike
Google
a power forward.
Did you
He's
Google
too
it?
small.
Oh,
for
he's
that-
got a
for that
good set
role.
of hands,
Well,
No,
I
he
have to
does,
do
but
it.
he's too
I
small for that
mean,
role.
I don't
but he
have
plays a big role.
Yeah, no, like in terms of Checkers, like Checkers has overplayed his role like to an amazing level. But if you're expecting a guy to do that consistently year over year, like it's pretty rare. Like for someone like Checkers to do what he does, especially when like we got him, I think it was in the rookie draft as well. Like it's so rare to find a guy to have an output like that.
Well, yeah. Who's going to win the flag? Well, let me ask you this question: Who do you think is going to win the flag this year?
If it's not
Well,
us, I couldn't give a shit. That's the real answer.
No,
Fremantle?
Freo.
Everybody's saying Fremantle, possibly.
Depends on the
Your
day.
favourites.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Who are their forwards?
They got heaps of them.
Thank you. You answered my question.
Yeah, but
They're dominating the season though.
I'm not disputing that having a forward is important. I'm just saying it's not
Not a forward,
crucial
key
for the modern
forwards.
game.
Not a forward.
Hawthorn have a D grade forward line, and
Do
look
they?
at them.
Nick Watson?
B grade.
A D grade. Their tools are not like A grade forwards. They've got
You wouldn't take
Chol.
Chol. You wouldn't take Chol at Collingwood.
Ginnivan's awesome, right, Mick?
Chol's at his third club. He's not like
Ginnivan's awesome.
he was just a money ball player that they got from the Gold Coast.
Where'd Ginnivan come from?
But you're talking
Yes.
about key forwards, right? We're talking about Ginnivan now. What are we shifting the argument to?
Watson?
Can I ask a question
Okay.
here? Can I break this up for a
Is
second?
Watson a key forward now?
Well, he doesn't play the forward line.
I mean, in fairness,
you
if he
mentioned-
was a Collingwood
you
player, he would
mentioned
be a key
Chol.
forward.
Chol's a fucking dud, man. You said
You
Chol.
wouldn't
Like,
take him at Collingwood.
he's
He'd
a
be-
I'd
a
take
stud,
Chol.
man.
He'd be better
Boyd,
than
I would
Collingwood.
take Chol. Lewis can't even get on the park. Yeah.
Huh?
Cal Shadia, the Gunston.
Yeah, there you go. You take Cal Shadia.
40
Cal
years.
Shadia.
Gunston's their main forward. Gunston's their main forward, and he's not a key forward. He's a third.
And they're not going to make it anyway. They're a rabble now. Hawthorn. I reckon they're going to shit the bed. Anyway, Penny, what were you going to say?
What about the
I just-
pies here?
I just want to ask this question because I thought the original argument was about the 90s power forwards because I thought you were referring to like Sumich and those sort of guys when you were talking about it. right?
Oh, yeah,
What I'm saying is, if you the point I'm trying to make is, if you go back the last 20 years, the teams that win the flag, they've had not more than one key forward that have shared goals to win the flag, because a Tony
Through the
Lockett on
season?
his own isn't going to win you the flag.
But you got to word it properly. When you say key forward, then you're looking at a centre half forward and a full forward.
Yeah.
So it's just got to be worded like your 6 forwards are your key.
That's right. So,
but when you mention key forwards, you're only thinking of the full forward and centre half forward. You're not thinking of the outer play.
Look, if you go back to our 90s in North Melbourne, who were the ones they're all sharing it, weren't they? Longmire, Esky, McKernan, Carey.
It all changed when Longmire did his knee and they moved Scholl to full forward. Yeah. That was our best forward line.
That year, yeah.
Yep.
That just changed the dynamic of our game completely.
Yeah.
Plus,
Scholl was great on the halfback, on the wing. Yeah. And then when he went to full forward, he was an underrated player, but Jesus, he was so good.
Look at Brisbane's first three-peat when they went with Brown. They had Brown. They had Lynch.
See,
they had Kamanis.
In the last 10, 15 years, key forwards all generally underperform in finals.
Yeah,
they're not the ones that are
over the course of the year they had to get to the
job done in finals.
But it's probably not a good argument though, because the best teams are going to kick goals.
Yeah.
I'm not talking specifically a grand final. Through the course of that year, to win the flag, you had to have your forward line had to kick goals to get you there.
Yeah, I know, but the argument keeps shifting like a left and right. You know what I mean? Like you're winning a grand final, or you're making the finals. Which one are we talking about?
Winning.
But you just said making. Now you're saying winning.
No. The team that wins the flag had to get there to win the flag.
Well, no shit.
They get their forwards kick no goals through the course of the year until the grand final.
What's the most important part about getting to the grand final?
Kicking goals.
No, I would say being in form at the right time of the year.
I'd say just being there.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Look at Brisbane in 2020. Which one of the last 2 grand finals? Zach Bailey had about 12 shots at goal that day. If he had a kick straight, he would have had like a dozen goals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean. In grand finals, it's the smalls that are getting the job done a lot of the time. Bobby Hill won the Norm Smith for us. Checkers didn't do shit in that grand final.
Yep.
It's the big game players. Yeah.
You said most of the times, you said small forwards. Is that what you said?
You spread your midfielders, your smalls, your third talls. It's a really, like in finals, if you think about grand finals in recent history, very rarely a big key forward's kicking bags of goals to win a grand final. I mean, look at Buddy Franklin in Sydney's grand finals. They got smashed in every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Not since Ablett, right?
We're talking about the 90s. We're not worrying about, because we don't watch much football during this period.
Yeah. There you go, mate.
No, the 90s was different. The 90s was crucial to have a player like that.
Not necessarily in the finals though.
Yeah.
Because Carey didn't do much in the finals, really.
He did okay. He never really.
I think he only kicked 1 and 2 goals or something like that.
Archer won.
Who won the Norm Smith medals?
Shannon Grant.
Shannon Grant won it.
And Archer.
Yeah. And you will be talking about that for fucking decades.
Hey, we'll be talking about that. We'll be hanging shit on Collingwood. We'll get you upset like we have tonight, and that's the main thing. That's how we play. Now, if you lose tomorrow night, you should be ashamed of yourself and disgusted, because we ain't playing well.
No, and we haven't scored much either in the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And
All right,
we've
look. Gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to
Hey,
wrap
sorry.
it up.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
You call me
Yeah,
a gentleman. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to record that. At least I've got to record that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us on, Mike. Nice to
Can we have
see
one
all
more-
you guys.
We have one more comment each.
Mike.
Or?
And I'll see you tomorrow.
No, this has been
No, what
fun.
time you coming? What time you coming, Tess? All right.
It'll be mid-morning. I'll be sticking
Mid-morning?
that up your ass.
Mick,
No worries, mate. I'll be waiting.
one last point.
Go.
This whole stream, nobody has mentioned Jaden Stevenson, which he binds us together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No,
He does too.
yeah,
That hack.
I thought that was Marley Williams or Ben Davies.
Wasn't he a number one draft pick or something like that?
Who, Stevenson?
Stevenson, pick 6.
Number one gambler, I think.
Yeah. Jaden Stevens wasn't he? Wasn't
Yeah,
he a number one?
and and you were talking him up when you got him. Oh, we got Steve-O.
I wasn't talking
about.
about. I wasn't
No, I
talking about.
didn't.
No. Taz was.
Hey, but he played really well for you guys.
Yeah.
And then your mate dobbed him in.
Yeah.
What's his name? The one that's going to retire soon this year. You guy in the back line, he dobbed him in and fucked his career up, really. Yeah. Should have let it go. Should have just told him, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Let it go. Forget it.
Yeah,
We
agree, mate.
We were searching everywhere in the AFL to find a team that would take him at the time because he was like damaged goods. The only team that would take him was North.
We couldn't get support, could he?
No, we gave you a bag of chips. We didn't give up anything.
He trained with Port, didn't he, this year or last year?
Yeah, this year.
He tried to get a game and they wouldn't take him.
Yeah, he went in the mid-season draft, but no one wanted to know. Yeah.
Clarko
Well,
put it on
going to
him.
be hopping all over you tomorrow night. We'll be
Clarko
hopping
put it
all
on
over you
him
tomorrow
and
night.
basically, said he asked him if he was going to be serious pretty much, and he said he, didn't want to be, and he think he left a year early, right?
Yeah.
That's where we're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
In amongst all the Collingwood. I want to see what the Collingwood
fucking soulless fucking place. No worries.
You have to get these guys on tomorrow, win or lose, right?
Fucking oath. Listen,
No problem.
Taz, John. After the game, I do exactly like this after the game. Yeah. So, at about 12 o'clock, midnight tomorrow, I'm going to start do exactly what I'm doing now. Win, lose, or draw. I want you
sure
on.
about that? Because you won't know
Fucking
what state I'll
12
be.
o'clock. I'll be sleeping by then.
Come on, mate. You're not working Saturdays. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. Well, stay up, mate. Fuck you.
No, if we win, mate, I'll be ringing you up early.
No worries, mate. You're most welcome. You too, Benny.
Thanks for having me on.
But Benny's more reserved, mate. He's not like you fucking crazy cunts. Anyway.
Not on YouTube.
Look, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll just let everyone know in the chat that Matt the Warble, he's doing a stream straight after. He's scheduled it for 12. He'll be ready to go as soon as I finish up. So everyone just jump on Matt the Warble. He'll be going on till the early hours. And thank you guys for joining us. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Voidoid. Thanks to the North Melbourne contingent. Taz.
No worries,
bro.
Thanks for having us on.
No worries at all. Win, lose. Thanks you, Ben. Win, lose, or draw. I hope to see you again tomorrow.
Hopefully, it's another big comeback game with us.
Yeah.
Been fun having a little debate.
Yeah, fellas. Guru from the Guru.
Have a good one, fellas. Take care.
Thanks
everyone.
See you later.
All later. No worries. See you. Bye.